Get in on the action this season with Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game. Select higher or lower between 2 and 8 players and compete for up to 325 times your entry. Use code DIRECTOR when signing up to receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. Action.
Who's got it better than us?
Picture, if you will, the mightiest of storms. A clash of elements that gives birth to chaos. That is the essence of who we are. We are not idle bystanders. We are the storm itself. Fierce and unyielding, raging against any threat that seeks to dominate us.
I am the storm. When the sky goes dark, that's when I arrive. Thrive under pressure, I'ma come alive. Staring at adversity right in the eyes. I'ma shine in the shadows even when the stakes are high. Yeah, battle from the bottom and we made a name. Yeah, flooded out the gutters when we brought the rain. Yeah, stood together stronger than an iron chain. Run for cover when you feel the rumble of that thunder bang. In the chaos, I become the calm. Push me out the comfort zone, that's where I belong. Time to light the heavens up when the pressure's on. I'ma stand tall, stand strong. I am the storm.
When the world questions how we persevere, how we can possibly withstand the storm before us, we look them dead in the eye and proudly proclaim that we are the storm.
Yes, I'm a relentless force of nature, pushing against your walls and making them fall like it was a ball of paper. Buried in talk of all debaters. I'm with the Hall of Famers, yeah, I paid my dues and all the wages. You better make a way, cause I'm ruthless in pursuit of greatness. I never lose the composure to chaos, I am the calm. Push me up out of the comfort zone, that's where I belong. We finna light the heavens up whenever the pressure's on. I'ma stand tall, stand strong. I am the storm.
Let's go.
Let's go! What's going on, everybody? It's the director. We're checking for the inactives here real quick as the game's getting ready to kick off. What do we got? Okay, of course, Pyramid, Cam Hartz, Batista, hi, Mr. McFadden. All right, baby. I think it's time. I think he actually mentions it right here, too. Chark and Henley are active today versus the Falcons. Buckle up, Bolt fam. It's the Falcons game. Let's go, everybody. Who's got it better than us? Nobody. It is game day. Chargers, Falcons. Lots to go over in terms of what the Chargers are looking to do without the rest of the season. It's a 6-5 team versus a 7-4 team. The Chargers coming off of a loss versus the Baltimore Ravens. I was at that game personally. I'll tell you, it was pretty crazy. But something that really did catch my eye is something that actually came in through a super chat before the stream even got started. Constellation Pegasus. Actually watched some Yu-Gi-Oh! With my stepson yesterday. Here we go. He says, I don't think the Ravens' loss was so terrible. Dobbins going down hurt. Reminds me of Muncie getting hurt in the 1980 AFC Championship game. The offense was at 50% combat effective. And that's funny you mentioned that, Constellation, because, you know, when I was there, and this is something that I noticed, and I think I actually put this in my video reacting to the game, was that it really did feel like that was a big turning point. You know, once Dobbins went down, I remember seeing that tackle. It was very awkward. I knew instantly. I was like, that's not good. That could be trouble later. It felt like the game kind of did take a turn there, which is crazy because I didn't know how much The run game. Hey, King Deloy, what's up, man? We'll circle back to it. I didn't know how much the run game was going to be, as leaned on this game. Just because of how bad the Ravens' pass defense was and how good their run defense was. But no, we needed him, man. We needed J.K. Dobbins. It's very unfortunate that he went down. We're hoping that, he can return in time for the postseason, that the Chargers are in the postseason, and they can use his services once again at the tail end of the year. I'm hoping that as well because I would love the man to be able to get an extension either with us or elsewhere and being able to come back and actually play, at the end of the season would go a long way towards that. But Pegasus, $20 holla, the first one of the night. Thank you so much, Pegasus. I appreciate the support. Speaking of which, we got a whole bunch coming through, man. We're going to get the game kicked off and catch up with some of y'all in the chat, man. Thank you so much for all the love out there. We'll get some shout-outs in here, too, as Dicker is going to kick this thing off. The Falcons will be the first on offense. I expect everybody to begin spelling the name the same way that I say it. All right, we're all going to embrace this together. Action Dan, 7 months. He says, bolt up. What's going on, Action Dan? Good to see you, my man. We got Benjamin with the 5. Prediction, QJ will redeem himself. Had a rough week last week. Oh, yeah. That was a big problem, too. Many situations in which the Chargers maybe turn things around and the ball is dropped. We'll continue on here in just a moment. Here comes the first play by the Falcons. It's going to be Bijan Robinson, who has a big hole. Robinson, 15 yards. And a first down, Falcons. They're already at the 45-yard line, y'all. Chargers need to get back in rhythm defensively. They were absolutely gouged by Derrick Henry last week. Got to find a way to bring it back together. King D. Lloyd with the 5. Thank you so much, man. Here comes another run. Bijan is not able to pick up any yards this time. It's going to be Jefferson, Tony Jefferson in for the tackle. The famed Raven of old finds a big play there. It'll be second and long for the Falcons. It's going to be high tempo here, man. They're not going to give us a second to get some shout-outs. It's going to be Kirk Cousins looking, fires, and he's going to hit, I think, Drake London for a first down there. This is a high-powered offense, high-flying offense, lots of passing, lots of weapons. One of the games I had circled on my schedule to attend, even if it was away. This and the Cardinals game, I think, were the two that I was most anticipant of in terms of away games. Here come the Falcons again. It's going to be 1st and 10 at midfield in Chargers territory. In motions Mooney. It's going to be a handoff. It's Bijan looking, finds some space, then picks up 5. I think we all know the Falcons are going to score, man. The Chargers got to find a way to keep up and bend not break when it comes down to it.
Experience. I told Mrs. Director that the director was going to flip out when I told him who I was. What a moment and a guy. Talk about someone that is genuinely happy to meet you. God bless you and bolt out. Oh,
man, dude. I wish they had a camera on us for that one, right? That was a moment, too. Because Miss Director, she, as soon as you said it, too, her eyes lit up and she was like, oh, my God. She got so excited she spilled everybody's beer. 2nd and 5. It's going to be a pass to the flat to number 34 of the Falcons. It's going to go for like a yard. It's 3rd and 4. Chargers' first opportunity to get off the field defensively. Dude, Theory, we'll circle back. King Lloyd, 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. If your name is Martin Trammell, McTony, Mofo, Charles Morris, or Marie Sophie Roy, give your guy King D. Lloyd a pat in the back. How do you doing? Thank you, good sir, for the gifted membership. Thank you so much, King. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, Theory. We'll get here. We use 3rd and 4. It's going to be another run. Bijan. Unstoppable. Cannonballing his way forward for a first down. The Falcons now at the 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs and driving, man. I'd love to see the Chargers get off the field in that opportunity. Just a lot of space for Bijan to operate. Yes, Theory. Got to meet Theory at Thunder Alley. Got to meet a lot of you guys at Thunder Alley, man. I must have taken 400 or 500 pictures that weekend with you guys out there, man. It was such a pleasure, and especially when I got to put a face to some of the familiar usernames down here, man. Thank you, everybody, so much for all the love, dude. Truly, truly, truly. It's going to be a pass to the flat to Tyler Algier, former Coug. He's going to pick up 5. It's a 2nd and 5. This offense is moving and grooving, baby. Yeah, that moment was certainly special. $50 holla there, Theory. Thank you so much, man. Absolute pleasure to meet you in person, dude. Absolute pleasure. Yeah, again, we're all sitting there having drinks, and Miss Director got so excited. She knocked everything over and went and grabbed Theory. Yeah, it's insane stuff, man. Here comes another carry. It's Algier this time. Breaking forward for 3 yards. And it's going to be a 3rd and 1 coming up. 3rd and 1. Another 3rd down opportunity for the Chargers defense, baby. Big love, Theory. Big love. Good to see you. Chase with the 33 months. Ayo, ayo. What's going on, baby? How's your sister? Benjamin with the 5. If we allow Younghoe Koo to beat us, late field goal, then the karma is real. Yeah, I think a lot of people would think that. Here comes the next play. Is that a QB sneak? It's going to be Kirk Cousins for the first down. That's definitely not something I expected, but it's going to be effective here. They are just inching into the red zone now. It's a 1st and 10 from the Chargers' 21-yard line. It's getting kind of tight here, man. Benjamin, thank you so much for the 5 there, man. Couple shout-outs before the Chargers hopefully get a stop here. Hugo, the doorman boss. We got Tara. Is Miguel in the house? V! Got to meet Miguel in person at the game as well. Super exciting. Here comes another run. This time to the outside. It's Bijan Robinson who gets nicely tackled by the Chargers. It's going to be a loss of 1 or maybe just getting back to the line of scrimmage. But I think that was Troy Dye in on that play. Nice job tripping him up, getting the initial stop there. It's a 2nd and 10, again, at the Chargers' 21-yard line. Drew Jamrose, 37 months since. It was great meeting you, Thunder Alley. Bolt up, Drew. Bolt up, man. You came up to us when we were talking to Theory, I think, if I remember. It's good times. Here comes Cousins. Again, to find Bijan underneath on the outside. Nice tackle by Troy Dye. Troy Dye finding himself a nice little drive here, at least in the last couple of plays. It's a 3rd and 6 all of a sudden. Troy Dye stepping in, likely for the injured Denzel Perryman this game. And, I mean, we all know Bijan, not the easiest guy to take down. And Troy Dye's done it a couple of times in a row. It's going to be 3rd and 6 now. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Did I see that? Yes, Eric, we'll get to that. 3rd and 6. It's going to be Kirk Cousins stepping back, looking, fires, middle of the field, and it is caught by Darnell Mooney. I think I hit the turf. Yeah, that's incomplete. That's incomplete. Yeah, it's definitely hitting the ground there. I think it was very close. He almost had it, but it certainly did hit the ground. That's going to be incomplete. And that's going to put us at 4th down. Nice stop by the Chargers. Younghoe Koo stepping forward for the first points of the game. We all expected the Falcons to score. If we can keep it to Younghoe Koo, I think it's more the better for us, baby. Kia ora, Sky Dweller. Eric Black says, did you see the podcast with Keenan Allen? Real quick, though. Oh, he missed it. What? All hail Dicker! All hail Dicker! The future of the Chargers kicking game is better off. He missed it. A 35-yarder, and he missed it. That's actually crazy. The former Charger chokes at the 35-yard line. Unbelievable. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Did I catch the podcast with Keenan Allen? Yes, I did. If you guys didn't hear the rumor, right, the news on the street, Keenan Allen, in talking about his future in the NFL, basically told these guys that he's either staying with the Bears and getting an extension or he's coming back to Los Angeles. Those are his only 2 options. Which at this point, man, I mean, I would definitely not complain having Big Keenan Allen back with the Chargers next season. I don't know. That'd be kind of crazy. That'd be kind of crazy. I know Hugo's excited. I saw you posting everywhere, man. Hey, yeah, baby, come back home. Come back home. Did I catch Michigan? No, I didn't get to see the game. We were all getting ready for the final home game of the Cougs yesterday. It was the little one's first night game. I had him dressed up like that kid from the Christmas Story. Because it was cold, man. It was 20-something degrees. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Didn't get to catch the game. I did get to see, though, that crazy 8th overtime game day prior. We were literally, I put a tweet out about it. We were literally putting up our Christmas tree. And that can be, like, that's a tradition every single year. It takes us like 3 hours because we're watching Christmas movies and cookies and all the dorky crap. Right? But I had that game on. I was like, dude, I can't walk away. Like, are we going to reach 10? Like, after the third or fourth one, I was like, we're literally trapped. This is Groundhog Day. We are literally trapped. It was pretty crazy, man. But yeah, congrats to Michigan, dude. Hey, Honorable Dark with the 5 says, let's go Chargers. Bolt up, Bolt fam. Superchargers to the end zone victory. Let's go. Thank you so much there, Honorable. Appreciate that, man. Superchargers. Here comes the Chargers' first offensive possession. It's going to be Gus Edwards. Gus Bus looking for his streak of luck as he will be the first team running back or the Chargers RB1 going forward. And he's going to need to bring it, man. That run game super important last week, evidently. We need this man to carry the torch for J.K. Dobbins, who went down last week. Benjamin with the 5. First game in L.A. for Rivers. Koo misses a game-winning kick against the Dolphins. Yeah. 2nd and 8. Herbert on the move. Finds Ladd McConkey, who lowers the helmet, picks up an extra 2. But it's going to be a short gain. 3rd and 6 all of a sudden for the Chargers. This is not a great defense of the Falcons. We need to find a way to exploit that a little bit better. Last week versus the Ravens, it felt like, we're still kind of, crutching over and inching over. We need to find some big plays. Petrolia with the 2. Need Herbert over 250 and over 1.5 touchdowns. We're rooting for you, baby. We're rooting for you. Here comes the next play. It's blown dead. It is a flag. Ooh, please don't be a false start. Neutral zone. 5-yard penalty gives the Chargers a 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Let's get this with Gus Bus, baby. Miguel says, looks like Gus Bus out of gas. I hope not. We're going to need him, especially in these little situations. Almost think of him as a fullback at times. But, dude, I saw this guy in camp, man. Like, I couldn't believe the speed that this monster had, dude. I mean, my goodness. And he can catch sneakily as well. Let's see what happens. Here comes the next play. It's a fullback dive. Did we just fumble it? There's a flag. Wait, I didn't even see. It was a fullback dive, and then all of a sudden the Falcons had it, and they were trying to run back the other way, and Justin Herbert tackled him down. There's a flag on both sides. We might get a replay here, though. There might be a neutral zone and maybe a false start. I don't know. Illegal formation offense. It was on us. There was none on the defense, and it was a fumble. It was Hassan Haskins who had it punched out. And Justin Herbert saved that drive from being a touchdown with an insane tackle. Dude, Herbert's doing it all. Haskins, man. The Falcons, not a good turnover team, and they get one right away. Here comes the next play, underneath pass to Bijan. And Bijan's going to pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Nice tackling there by the Chargers. Man! Y'all might be right. I mean, it's so early, but you cannot do that. I know they're trying to treat Hassan Haskins as their fullback lately, which at times has worked out, but that is just, I don't even know if he was going to get it. 2nd and 7. Chargers now kind of backed up. It's going to be Cousins over the middle. It's Drake London. He picks up 15. First down at the Chargers 9. Ugh. We are off to a really, really rough start, Bull fam. This is big yikes, dude. I think y'all are right, dude. It's time to go to Vidal a little bit. Like, it doesn't mean, like, let him have the whole game, but he needs an opportunity. I think Gus is fine, that couple yards, kind of what he does, but that, man, that's brutal. Here comes another run. Nicely stopped by the Chargers. I think it was Troy Dye again in combination with a couple other Chargers. Tony Jefferson, man. Tony Jefferson, he's tackling like a mini Derwin James this game. He's got some power, dude. That's Bijan right there. Wow. That's actually kind of nuts. 2nd and goal from the 8. He only picked up a yard. Drew Marchant, so jelly of your adventure in L.A. at the Horror Bowl. Sucks it wasn't a victory bowl up. I had so much fun, man. It did suck that we lost the game, but I was so grateful to be there. Here comes another pass underneath. It's Bijan, and he's going to break the initial tackle. Derwin James and company brings him down afterwards. There is a flag, however. Might be on the Chargers. Might be on the Chargers. Holding on the Chargers. Half the distance and a first down is what we're looking at. Hugo says, Popper mentioned Jefferson is at safety. DJ's in the nickel. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. From what I'm seeing, at least, Tony Jefferson's playing awesome. It reminds me a lot of what we saw in the preseason. Who was holding? Is that Christian Fulton? Can't do that. Can't do that. Hit arms around our player's neck. Ah. Dye needs to tackle. Here comes the next play. It's Bijan up the middle. Picks up 2. It's a 2nd and goal. This will be a big stand right here, man. Especially with Bijan and the Falcons in the red zone, man. We already did it once. It was a missed field goal. We got to figure this out here, too. We'll have a really bad 3 games. Yeah, we need to see him turn it around a little bit. Yeah, he's got to clean those up for sure. They've been pretty noticeable. Here comes another run. It's Bijan. Bijan to the outside. Find some space. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. 2 yards into the end zone. And the Chargers are going to be playing a little catch-up this game. This is a crazy good offense. The Chargers were just kind of starting to find their footing offensively. Weren't able to make it happen this last drive. But they need to come together now, man, because you let the Falcons get too far in front of you. It's going to be real difficult for Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense to keep up, man. Defense is already going to have their hands full this game. This is a really, really good offense of Atlanta. Hugo says, that's all they get. Yeah, we'll see if they can turn it around. If anything, the Chargers defense has as good a shot as anybody to adjust with Jesse Minter. Yeah, I think so. And my score, by the way, you guys can get your score predictions in now that we got even a score at the Falcons. Might be even a little bit easier. But my score prediction for this one, I think, was 24-19, I think was ended up being my score prediction. I actually had it written down here. 27-19. 27-19 was my score prediction in favor of the Chargers. What did you guys have? What do you guys have in the chat? Let us know. As we're in commercial break, waiting for the Chargers offense to get back on the field. Already 4 minutes left in the first quarter. You would expect it to take a little longer, but with all the passing, but the Falcons are just completing everything. We got to find. It's going to be tough, man. We still don't have Asante Samuel, which is unfortunate. Still on IR. Cam Hart now is also banged up, not in this game. Secondary needs to find a way to continue to find a way. They've been so good at doing so all year. John with the 2. Anyone know the rumors about why Zont isn't back? So, I think maybe the Harbaugh comments were taken a little bit more cryptic than they were meant to. Am I the only person that feels that way? I feel like Zont isn't healthy, and that's kind of what it is. You know, he's just not ready to come back due to his health. Maybe there's some that believe it's because he is healthy, but he's just been kind of benched. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? I definitely think maybe it could be contract-related, King. That's also a very, very good possibility, right? I don't know. I think he's still not healthy, though. I really do. I still think he's not healthy. I think that's all it is. And maybe Coach's comments got taken out of context just a little bit. Need to win because we face the Chiefs next week? Yeah. The Chargers are getting close. They have a shot as good as anybody to take down the Chiefs, right? I truly do believe that. But we're getting there. We're getting there. If anything that I can say now as a certainty in comparison to the Brandon Staley era is that we are better now than we were at week 1. All right, we are improving as the season has gone on rather than just kind of flailing and treading water and sometimes drowning, right? Feels like we are getting better. Feels like we are getting better. I want to see how many. I wish we had a counter in the chat. How many comments we get on the Falcons? Doesn't that just eat at you? This man on YouTube doesn't know proper English. Oh, why'd we ever get into broadcasting? Here comes the Chargers offense versus the Falcons defense. Here in their second opportunity on O. Yosef, is that how you say it? The $2 holla. Why is Roman so reluctant to sneak with Herbert? That is a good question. I felt like for a while that we were edging towards that. I have to imagine it's still in the playbook for sure. Let's go. Chargers. It's going to be Justin Herbert looking. Finds Ladd McConkey. McConkey 20 yards. 30 yards all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's popped out. McConkey got the ball stripped, and the Chargers jumped back on top of it. Darius Davis, thank you. That was a massive catch and run by the Chargers. We went from our own 30-yard line to their 20-yard line. If anything, we got to hit them with this. McConkey fumbled at the last second, recovered by Darius Davis, and here come the Bolts. It's Kamani Vidal. And Vidal's going to pick up 2 yards. Hey, we also got to grab this one here real quick. Lightning Ladd with the huge play. Almost turned into a disaster. But we got the ball, baby. We're at the Falcons red zone. Let's go! LaDD and DD. Darius Davis. Combining for a huge play there, baby. Let's go. Hey, I know we always say 15's in the chat, but this one time, 12's in the chat, man. We would not be here if it were not for Darius Davis as well. 2nd and 8, Justin Herbert. He's going to go down. It's going to be 3rd and long. Dude, the Falcons have 11 sacks on the whole season. We're going to let them in the first quarter. Action Dan! 20! Action Dan just dropped 20 gifted memberships in the chat, y'all. Ho! Y'all give him some love, man. Holy crap, that might be a record. I think, oh man, that's crazy. Herbert going over the middle. It's batted down, looking for Ladd. Ladd wants a flag. Ladd's going crazy wanting a flag. He's not going to get it. 4th and 17. Chargers got to take their 3. Don G with the $2 Holla Future Chargers OC, Brian Dable. Maybe. Man, Ladd probably should have gotten that flag, dude. Here comes Cam Dicker for the 3 points. Hey, dudes, Action Dan, 20 gifted memberships. I can't read them all. I'm going to read a few of them out here, dude. Dicker is good, by the way. It's good on Dicker. 20 gifted subs. Hey, well, let's grab some names here. Adam Meyer, Adakota, 7 Dragon, Taylor, Jordan A, Darkness Ablaze, Justin Uton, Zach, Leaf Finagust. All y'all, man. 20 gifted memberships. Wow. Dude, Action Dan, thank you so much, dude. That's absolutely insane. The crew is growing exponentially behind the season efforts of Action Dan and company, man. Thank you so much. Jeez. That's insane. Big love to Action Dan in the chat, man. That's awesome. Appreciate all that, man. That's insane. Let's go. To celebrate the 1,000 viewers in the chat, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Miguel V. Falcons linebacker Caden Ellis beat rookie running back Kamani Vidal on a 2nd down blitz. Atlanta only had 10 sacks on the year. Yeah, heading into the game, by far the lowest in the league. Totally. Yeah, I took let's go over here real quick because I was so confident, and I still am. I think maybe there's a chance that there's one. Maybe that was the last one. I don't know. That Herbert, maybe, for the first time in a while, doesn't take a sack. Well, he's already gotten one. But I was so confident that, I went in on the underdog on that one. I was like, yeah, that seems like a good metric to follow. I got Justin Herbert. This is the underdog picks for today, by the way, on the Chargers game. I got Bijan on 3.5 receptions. I could have sworn he already had 2. Okay, so he's only got the 1 so far. We got Herbert on 2.5 under, and we got Ladd off to a really good start. I mean, this has as good a shot as hitting as any other entry. I feel pretty good about that one. Remember, use code DIRECTOR if you guys want in on the action. Love me some underdog. Makes the season especially exciting, and it's a great way to support my platform if you're looking to do so. Envy with the 31 months. 31 months. Glad to be here, man. But how anticlimactic. Just stalled so heavily. What's up with not being able to stop the blitz up the middle? Yeah, I don't know, man. It feels like we got to really, tighten things up a little bit, right? It feels like we get to a certain point, the stalling is becoming a little bit more consistent. Maybe the personnel shifting over and over with all the injuries and whatnot. I don't know. But the Chargers got to find some consistency in converting, consistency in red zone scoring especially. This is a playoff caliber team, but we still got 5 weeks to figure out, the details, right? If we're going to have any shot at beating a team again, like probably the Ravens or Texans would be a good matchup for us. I don't know. We got time. Thank you, everybody, so much, dude. Action Dan once again. You got Theory in the house. Everybody in here, man. Thank you so much for all the support in the chat, baby. Here comes 1st and 10, Falcons. Looks like a running formation in motion. Is going to be Drake London. It is going to be a play action. It's Kirk Cousins underneath, finds Bijan, and Bijan's going to catch and run for 10 yards and a 1st down, Falcons. We are at the 41-yard line. Tackled by Dye and Derwin. Yo, good, Hugo. My Taco Bell order. I don't know. I haven't eaten a taco. I remember I like the chalupa. That thing's great. And a Baja Blast. First and 10. Hey, what's up, Sarge? We'll grab that here in just a second. Here comes Kirk Cousins. It's a handoff. Bijan finds another hole. Bijan picks up 6. And it'll be a second and a medium coming up. Benjamin with the 5. Lock down Bijan and the run. Make Cousins try and beat you. That's probably the best, the best method right there. Cousins and those receivers are still very good, but it's probably still the better option between the two, isn't it? Thank you so much, Benjamin. Hey, D. Sarge with the 20. What's up, director? For us to win today, Herbert's got to throw 300 yards. Your thoughts both up? I think it's definitely a possibility. That's our best shot. Here comes another run by Bijan. He'll pick up 6 and a first down. Now at midfield. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what the plan was, I think, in the preview video, too. You take a look at what the Falcons are trying to do defensively. They are not a great defense. I mean, maybe this would convince you otherwise this game so far. But we got to attack them with Justin Herbert. You can still run on this team, too, though. That's the thing that we didn't have last week with the Ravens. It was very difficult to run on the Ravens. They're statistically like the best team versus the run, right? You can run on the Falcons. Like, you can do what you got to do.
For us to win today, Herbert got to throw over 300 yards. Your thoughts? Bolt up.
Bolt up, baby. But yeah, certainly it's going to be Justin Herbert in the passing game versus the offense of the Falcons. That's going to be the big matchup this one, I think. And it could turn out into a shootout. You know, we're at the end of the first, only 10 points. That could change at any second. Any quarter, any down, whatever. Like, the score could get crazy all of a sudden. I don't know if the Chargers defense allows it to get too crazy, but so far, I mean, the Falcons look like they got our number. We got to figure out a way to slow them down. Yeah. We are in commercial break right now, waiting for the second quarter in the game to resume. Yeah. Chalupa with nacho cheese. Y'all still going on the Taco Bell. Oh, man. Was it sack on the inside or I think it was an interior from the interior. I think it was interior. Let Puna eat. Yeah. Couple more shout outs in here. Tarank Patel, Davey London, Dub Baby, John G, Jim, Telefero, Michael Pesk, Ted Elders. Good to see you guys in here, man. Bear Nips. What's up, dude? Got to commit more people in the box. Yeah, it's tough. Again, this is one of those offenses where it kind of feels like Chargers of the past a little bit, right? I mean, I would say a little bit of the high-flying offense of the Phillip Rivers, days. Where, especially when we had, like, Gordon and Eckler. You guys remember that years? I think it was 2 years, right? With that combo, like, man, that was real hard to stop. We actually had a run game. And we had ourselves a bunch of receivers in Phillip Rivers, and both aspects of the offense were really good. It was really tough to play defense against it. Our defense was Garbo, so it made it really easy to still take the Chargers down. But the offense was really hard to play against. Jeff Aries with the 5 says, this is a trap game. Injuries, short week, Falcons coming off a bye, away game, etc., etc., etc. It's going to be a struggle, but a good test for the Chargers. Yeah, that is absolutely a profound statement. Like, yes, there's a lot behind this game that would spell difficulties and trial for the Chargers and a holiday week and all that kind of stuff. Let's see what we can do. Here comes Kirk Cousins looking, fires. He's looking deep and intercepted. Intercepts Tareem Still. The Chargers get the football back. Oh, let's go. Tareem Still, and the Chargers are back on O. That is the spark we needed, baby. Let's go. Tareem Still, a sensational late-round pick for the Chargers, has played unbelievable in his rookie year. He's only going to get better. Let's go. Man, who does he remind me of, man? Who does he remind you of in the chat? He reminds me a little bit, maybe not with us, maybe a little bit with us, but more so the Broncos. He reminds me a little bit of Chris Harris Jr. You guys remember that? I don't know. He's going to be something, man. He's crazy. You guys say Champ? Champ Bailey? Here comes the next run. Oh, it's going to be Gus Edwards. Found a little bit of space. Picked up 4. To be 2nd and 6 coming up. Ooh, I thought he might be gone, man. They catch him at the last second. 2nd and 7 coming up. Jammer. Old school Quentin Jammer. That's a good one. Yeah, you Bolt fam. You know exactly. You pulling from a well of bolted knowledge when it comes to Flowers. Brandon Flowers. Okay, I can see that a little bit too. Former Chiefs and Chargers, actually. Yeah. Kaysen. Yeah, Jammer feels right, too. 2nd and 7, it's going to be Quentin Johnston. Johnston navigating, finds a way to pick up the first down. Hey, QJ, you had an awful, let's not paint it any other way. You had an awful week last week. I saw it in person. I was ready to jump out into the stands or out of the stands and say some stuff. But let's have a redemption game. That was a good play by QJ. That was a good play by QJ. Let's have a redemption week. Come on, baby. All-time draft class. Let's go. Both fans, says Frankie. Oh, yes, sir. $5. That's so true. What a draft class by the Chargers. Here comes Justin Herbert firing over the middle. Wide open. Is that Ladd? Oh, Ladd! Ladd McConkey is turning into such a weapon for Justin Herbert. Amazing catch. Oh, man. Ladd McConkey. Woo! Let's go. 1st and 10. McConkey's already hit his underdog. Let's go. Here comes the next play. It's Darius Davis. Picks up a couple yards on the ground. It's a 2nd and 7 now from the Atlanta 32. Ladidi, baby. Let's go. When I go AFK, I hear you mention Taco Bell. I come back and still gets a pick. Now I want Taco Bell for the picks alone. I'll eat 1 chalupa for every turnover. Here comes Justin Herbert. Goes underneath, fires to, I think that's Fisk, the tight end. I was going to say fullback. That's a big tight end, man. That is a husky boy right there. That's a corn-fed tight end right there, dude. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Chargers. Diesel Dan. Our team was playing like they had Taco Bell for pregame. The chalupas is spilling out. Here comes 3rd and 6. Come on, Chargers. Come on, baby. Justin Herbert looking. He's got to navigate out, and he's going to get sacked again. We ain't going to hit underdog, baby. We're not going to do it. That's another sack. That's unbelievable. 4th and 8. That's actually unbelievable. 10 sacks the entire season, and they got 2 in the first half. Wow. So here comes Cam Dicker for another field goal. It's a long one. It's Dicker. Ooh, might it sneak in? I think it did. Ah! Dicker! You are insane! Wow. Okay, at least we got a kicker, man. Dude, that's wild. That is actually wild. Good for him, man. Lad's going crazy. Yeah, man. It's a shame we're not scoring touchdowns on these drives. Some crazy plays, man. Some crazy plays. We got a nice effort by Q. We got Ladd McConkey. Like, things are going nice. We just got stalled out again. I mean, nice to get points, though. Nice to get points. That's coming off the interception, too, right? You got to score on those opportunities. That's fine. I need a touchdown. I need 2-3 touchdowns, man. I want this game. We got to get it going. We got to get going. My top 3 prospects in the draft, I can tell you who I'm gunning for. We haven't gotten to draft season yet. It's going to be a weird draft this year, right? I feel like maybe not the best quarterback year. You're still going to see him go in the top 5. You got Ashton Genty. You've got the Colorado kids. Like, there's a lot going on this year. I don't know. I would say for the Chargers, realistically, we're going to be picking what, in like the mid-20s? The early to late 20s, I think. Somewhere in the 20s, I think. Somewhere in the 20s is where the Chargers are going to be. I would expect us to be in like 25. At that range, I mean, to be fair, is Ashton Genty going to be in the same, demand as a Bijan Robinson? Because it's not just Bijan's talent that made him go early, right? It was also kind of like the environment of running back. Right now, running back in the NFL, there's some options. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it's not as maybe, dim as it was before when Bijan was drafted. Maybe not that particular year. Ashton, if he fell to us at 25 or wherever it is we're picking, I mean, that would be amazing. I don't know if that happens. That feels a little too far. Chargers could be in for a tight end late in the first round. I certainly wouldn't be upset about, a Colston Loveland, or the Penn State kid. There's players. I think offense certainly does feel like the move. I would even go for a guard or a center if the prospect was right. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm starting to get excited about the draft once again. I think now, because just think about this, man. The Chargers, I would say Joe Ortiz's first draft is a complete slam dunk. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, all of us were I'm not going to say there was very many people on board in terms of this is the preference, right? I'm pretty sure most of us were like, hey, we love Joe Alt. Smart pick, safe pick. We got our guy. But I think most of us in the moment would have picked Malik Neighbors, which would have been a fantastic pick for this team still. But it's starting to really feel like Alt is the guy, right? They knew all, like, Alt is next level. He's already one of the best tackles in football. First season. He's going to only get better as he goes on, right? Like, it just feels like we got the dude, And you got McConkey, you got all the two corners, you got Vidal. Like, it just feels like an amazing, amazing draft. Let's see what they decide to do next year. Ever get into basketball? No. I'm just now really getting into college football, funny enough, after all these years. I have become, over one season, a very big Cougars fan because of my son. Who woke up one day and he was like, Dad, that's my team. I was like, cool. Let's do it. We're going to a bunch of games this year. We're going to really get into it, and it's been a lot of fun. By the way, the first play there was a run by Bijan for 4 yards. Here comes the second play. It's Kirk Cousins looking for Bijan, finds him in the pass, and Bijan, man, dude, turned to a negative play into 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd into 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up. Titan coming in with the 14 months. Director, I'll be at the Chargers-Chiefs game next week. If we win, I'll probably get attacked again, so wish me luck. Hey, be safe out there, dude. I'll be praying. Richard Reynolds with the 2 says, bolt up. Where are the monsters at? We've upgraded since then, man. We went to something else a little spooky. I will always be grateful for my monsters days, keeping me awake. I used to work in a studio as an editor. But we're since then graduated. Those things made me crash so bad. Here comes the next play. Oh, Derwin! No way! That's a tackle behind the line. They were trying to get it to London, and Derwin just absolutely blew that crap up. Let's go! Threes! Let's go, Derwin! It was an end around to the wide receiver, Drake London, and Derwin absolutely blew it up. Let's go! That's a stop! Woo! Let's go, D! Let's go, D! Man, dude, I'm trying, man. I'm so sorry. I literally last night, I did not get home from the BYU game until like 1 in the morning, and my voice was already struggling before I got on this stream. Woo! Here comes Davis at the 20. But yeah, to answer your guys' question, if I could choose any player in the draft I want on the Chargers, it's Ashton Genty. Like, come on. Who else is going to make this whole idea of a run balance offense more, effective? Like, who's going to be better than Genty? Like, there's nobody in the draft, There's nobody. And there's no shot we're getting a guy unless we trade up, which I kind of don't want to do that high. Like, he's going to go like top 5, top 3, for like a Travis Hunter or something. Like, no, I let's see where the running back goes. I'm in on that idea. Rick Monterosa says, I need you to start the rumor mill to get Leonard Fournette while JK is out. Yeah, I actually did post something about that yesterday. Interestingly enough. Tara with the 5. The goated mod. She says, not that I'm a total Oregon Duck homer or something, but I want the Chargers to draft tight end Ferguson and Herbert and get a guard, Strother, linebacker, Mateo. Okay, Tara, I see. We want to be the Los Angeles the Los Angeles Raven, Wolverine, and Duck Chargers. I mean, I'm certain that they're going to go after somebody. That Oregon team was so good this year. I'm like, Tara, like realistically, if the Chargers go after some Oregon Ducks, who would you say? I think, yes, tight end guard feel very, very appropriate, right? Very, very appropriate. To their guard, Strother, he might be a dude. Okay. I know I've heard Ferguson talked about a lot about with the Chargers as well. Of course, everyone talks about his brother Herbert as well too. But yeah, I mean, I could see it. I could certainly see it. I would not be upset in the least to have some Oregon Ducks on my football team next year, man. Thank you so much, Tara. The goated mod $5 holla. Show her some love. Nicholas Petrelli with the 2 says we need to stop killing drives with the run. Yeah, I think we got to find a way to get it going. The line needs to provide a little bit more space at this point. I think that's what I'm seeing. The line needs to provide a little bit more space in the interior especially. Get that thing going. Let's see if Tara said something else. Tara's easy to find down here. Let's see. There are better tight ends than Herbert for sure, but I'm selfish. I want to see Herbert to Herbert touchdown. Even if it's a late round pick. That's what some people are saying. Like, hey, if we can get Herbert in the 6th or the 5th, like, let's do it, man. Because if anything, from what we're hearing and what I've heard, I think from you too, Tara, is that he ain't a bad blocker, and we could use as many of those as possible, right? I don't know. Miguel says, where is Chark? That's a good question. I don't know. I do not know. No passes to Q yet. He's had one catch for like 5 or 6 yards. It was a bubble screen, I think. 1st and 10. Here comes another run. It's going to be Gus Edwards. They're trying to get the run game going. It's not a lot of success so far. It's going to be a pickup of 2. They're going to say 3. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Chargers. Gus Edwards, man, dude, I'll tell you, I got to see this guy a couple of times. I saw him in camp. I got to meet him in person, talk to him in person. The Chargers invited me up to their facility, the old one in Orange County, in which we got to interview Gus and a bunch of the Chargers staff. And I'm a big dude. Like, I stand like 6'1" with my boots on. This guy was huge, dude. Like, this is a big dude. I would love to see him get going with that strength. Here comes McConkey. He'll take it in for a pickup of 6. It should be a first down. It's maybe going to be a little bit short. We'll wait and see. But Ladd McConkey, just such a great start to the year this season. Chargers got themselves a wide receiver 1A. I would love to see them draft or sign a wide receiver 1B to complement Ladd. That's where the Chargers offense, I think, really becomes dangerous. You get them a nice young running back through the draft like Ashton Genty. I'm not going to complain about a lot of this draft class. It's a pretty good draft class in terms of running back. And then you go get him a wide receiver as well. T. Higgins would be absolutely insane. Here comes the next play. Hey, who asked for it? There it is. It was a 3rd and 1, and we went with the sneak. Greg Roman goes with the sneak. Justin Herbert in that 6'6" frame picks up like 3 yards. And we got the first. Let's go. Hey, raise your hand in the chat if you're the one that wanted the sneak, because we did and we got it. Dude, Herbert's so big. We got 3 yards on a sneak. Insane. Tara with the 5 again. Tara, you can just say something, Tara. I'll grab your comment. You know that. Come on, girl. We'll grab it here in just a second. 1st and 10. It's Herbert. It's going to be a run. Kamani Vidal is loose. Vidal. He's going to pick up 15. Let's go. Oh, dude, I know exactly what we got to make an animation for Kamani. We're going to do like the beep, 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 beep for like the vitals. You know what I mean? And then beep, 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 beep. I don't know. It'll be fun. Let's go, Vidal. Let's vital signs. I love it. Vital signs. That's the one. Let's go. Tara with the $5 holla says, would say guard Strother. So these are the guys to put in your brain. Direct Strother. Jamari Caldwell, defensive lineman, 6'1", 340 pounds. Here comes the next play. Bubble screen. It's Lad McConkey. He's going to get tackled as soon as he catches the football. It's going to be second and long coming up. Tight end Ferguson, obviously. Defensive lineman Harmon. Defensive end Jordan Birch. Linebacker Mateo. Is it Ugalele? Ugalele. He is in the 26th draft. Oh, okay. I'm actually going to copy this, Tara, if you wouldn't mind. Never too early to get into the draft research. I'm going to put that in my notes here. Thank you so much, Tara. Another $5 holla, and we're looking into the Ducks this year. For sure. 2nd and 14. Herbert, play action, looking, fires, middle of the field. Oh, what a catch! It's Lad McConkey! I don't think he got the first, but he got really close. I think it's a 3rd and 1 on a 2nd and 14. Oh, dude. Hey, Tara, thank you so much for the $5 once again. Give the mod some love in the chat. Dude, what a big play for our guy Lad, man. What a big game. He's well on his way to another $100-yard performance. $100 holla for Lad McConkey. Frankie Sanchez with the 5. Herbie weirdly loves Disley. Him and Loveland could really work as a 1-2 punch. I would see that. And here comes the next play. Is it another QB sneak? Another 3-yard QB sneak, and Herbert does it again. Hey, if you were in the chat asking for Herbert sneaks, you got 2 this drive, baby. Are we about to become the next tush push team? I can't believe the yardage that Herb is getting on these sneaks, man. That's actually crazy. Hey, Frankie Sanchez, thank you for the 5. Yeah, that would be a great combination of tight end for the Chargers. Benjamin coming at the 5. Why don't we just do the tush push more often like the Birds? Yeah. Hey. We are on the same wavelength. Justin Herbert, play action, looking, has time, fires underneath. He's going to hit Gus Edwards for like 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 coming up. Edwards weirdly can catch the football. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know, because he's better at catching, in my opinion, than like Derrick Henry. Maybe it is Leonard Fournette, the last big running back I can remember that could actually kind of catch, because Fournette got a lot better in later years, did he not? What was it? Was it with the Bucks, right? Like, he actually weirdly got good at catching the football. I don't remember. I don't know. Benjamin, thank you. Yeah, let's do the tush push. Let's just tush push all the way down the field. Here comes 2nd and 8. It's a run. Oh, it's a nice run. It's the bus! Gus Edwards picks up like 7-8 yards, and it's a 1st down Chargers. Let's get this thing going, baby. Let's get this thing going. Chargers now at the Falcons' 31-yard line. We are driving the bus to the end zone. I don't want a field goal. I want a touchdown and a 2-pointer. Let's do it. Come on, baby. Yeah, dude's nice. When he gets going, Gus could be a very capable running back. I think somebody moved. Who moved? It's on us. False start. It's on Disley. False start. 1st and 15 coming up. Dan Disley. First and 15. Gotta feel like it's a pass. McConkey in motion in the slot. Ooh, the Falcons are sending a lot of heat, man. They're sending 4. Okay. Herbert's got to kind of run. Throw it. He's going to toss it. He gets batted down. He was looking for Stone Smart, I think. Was it 48 or... Yeah, it was 84. It was 84. Excuse me, 84. Okay, so there was a little bit of disruption by the Falcons there. It looks like we were going to McConkey. But as soon as McConkey got open, the pass rush broke in, and Herbert wasn't able to hit it on that timing route. It's a 2nd and 15. Come on. Kamani Vidal in at running back. Justin Herbert looking, fires. He's going to pick up a nice chunk there, probably around 7 yards. And it's Ladd McConkey again. McConkey closing in on 100 yards for this game. At 92 yards, 7 receptions, Ladd McConkey was as safe of an underdog pick as anyone could have found this week, man. I still don't think we hit because, I mean, unless Herbert doesn't take another sack this game, 2 already is kind of scary. But everything else is already hit here, man. Man, I thought this was a safe out of the 3 of them. I thought the Herbert one was the safest. But here we are, hoping that we don't take another sack this game. That'd be awesome. Let's do that. Let's not take another sack, Herbert. And Chargers, please. We're at the 2-minute warning, by the way. In commercial break, the Chargers with a 3rd and 8 in front of them. It feels like another field goal. I really hope not. I really hope I'm wrong. Let's find Ladd. Let's find Disley hasn't gotten open a lot this game. I'm kind of shocked to hear that. I thought he was going to get a lot more work. Let's see if we can find Ladd, Disley. Haven't seen anything really from Josh Palmer this game either, man. We need to find a way to convert. Just imagine, man. Again, this is year 1, right? Draft 1 of the Joe Ortiz Los Angeles Chargers. Just imagine what this offense looks like with 1 or 2 more weapons. Get us a legit tight end 1. Disley has been a fantastic tight end 2 this year. Like, he's got a future with this team. I want to re-sign this guy for 4 more years. You know what I mean? Like, Disley has been so good as a complement tight end. You put him in that role as a blocker, as an additional, catcher. Operate like the old school Patriots with Hernandez and Gronk and really get. I think the Chargers could move in that direction, right? But they need a legit tight end 1, a pass catching legit tight end 1. Get him a legit wide receiver 1 to complement with Ladd McConkey, who's also a wide receiver 1. Watch this offense go to work, and then running back. We get a talent in this draft, dude. I don't know who's stopping us. Who's stopping us at that point? I don't know. Could go crazy. Frankie Sanchez with the 5. What's my biggest Chargers superstition? Oh, superstition. That's such a good one because my family can certainly get pretty superstitious, especially my wife when it comes to football. I would say my side of the family, in terms of Hispanic stuff, can get really superstitious, but she can get really superstitious about football. She's from Alabama. There's things that you don't do around her. Justin Herbert looking, fires. Oh, it's wide open. No way! McConkey! 100 yards in the first half. Then another first down Chargers. Yo! 3rd and Ladd. I am glad for our lad on 3rd down, baby. Let's go! Woo! Oh, baby, let's go. Already over 100 yards, Ladd McConkey. Chargers now 1st and 10 from Atlanta's 16-yard line. Herbert steps back, looking. He's going to take off. And did he get sacked, or was it that a gain of like a yard? I'm kind of sweating over that. I think he was just sacked. I think they're going to call it a sack. There it goes. 3 sacks a game. And there goes underdog. That's so bogus. I guess we can close this. Wow, dude. I cannot believe we took 3 sacks this game. Such a bummer. That team just made 30% of their year sacks in one half of football. That blows. My apologies to the underdog fam, dude. Sometimes you win them. Sometimes history of the entire season breaks into itself, and you lose them. That blows. We're looking at a 2nd and 10, though. Let's go get this touchdown. We're waiting on the timeout by the Falcons, by the way. Thanks to the interior offensive line. Yeah, that's actually such a huge problem there, Odakota, because, like, you take a look at who we're facing. This team sucks at generating pressure. Our interior must be a certain way if we're giving up that much pressure. Here comes 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert steps back, fires over the middle, and he's looking for Will Dissly, but I think it was batted, or at least tipped. And it's going to be a 3rd and 10 for the Chargers. Come on, man. I'm not in the mood for another field goal. I want a touchdown. Yeah, they got a hand on it. Dissly was wide open. Oh, dude. That was so close to being a big play. 55 got his hands on it. It was Ellis. Ellis got his hands on it. It's a 3rd and 10. Dissly got to catch that still. I mean, he was still really close to it, but the ball literally like flew in front of him at the last second. In real time, that's way difficult to catch. Herbert's going to the sideline, and he was looking for Quentin Johnson. That's got to be a flag, dude. No flag, 4th and 10. Here comes the field goal. Man. He was looking for Quentin Johnson, but to be fair, he had all kinds of a coverage on him that play. No PI. 4th and 10. And it's going to be the Chargers on top. All right, 9-7. I really wanted a touchdown, man. I really wanted a touchdown. No PI on that play. It'll be 9-7 with a minute left in the first half. The kicker does it again. The kicker does it again, baby. Man, dude, I don't know about you guys, but like, just during the breaks, I've been checking out some of the running back class this year. And again, I haven't started doing any research. I haven't started doing any research as to, like, where I would be taking, positions and all that kind of stuff. But I really like the running back class this year. I don't know about you guys. $5 holla from Sego says, I still believe in you, QJ. We still all love you, man. We got to make sure to avoid what happened last week. I mean, so far, he's got 1 for 2, right? That last one was certainly going to be difficult. There was 2 guys right on top of him. He got 1 hand on it. That's all he could do. But I don't know, man. Thank you for the $5 holla, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, I like the running back class, man. I mean, obviously Ashton Genty would be crazy. I would take him in the 1st round. But then you're like dipping into like the 2nd round. Like, you're gonna see some dudes, man. Hampton from North Carolina, like Caleb Johnson, Iowa. I got to see him plenty this season. There's Judkins, of course, Ohio State. Henderson. These guys would be nuts. Who else? I really like Ollie Gordon, too. How far down do they have him? Yeah, Ollie Gordon. He'd be... You could probably get him in the 3rd or 4th round, right? Yeah, man. Like, I like Ollie Gordon a lot. I got to see him a few times. I watched a couple of Oklahoma State games. Like, he's a really nice fit for this team, too. I like Ollie Gordon a whole lot for this team. Who else did they have ranked above him? DJ Giddens at Kansas State. Yeah, got to see him, too. He's nice. He's actually also a pretty nice fit for this team. I mean, there's a lot of, like dogs this season in the draft, man. Like, big, like, Chargers running backs coming through this class. We got to grab at least one of them, which is crazy because, like, the number 1 guy that I would take, Ashton Genty, he's a little dude, right? He's like 5'9", right? He's just insane. Like, he's absolutely one of the best talents I've seen in a long time. Obviously, I think since Bijan. But that's your number 1 guy. But outside of that, man, the other dudes, they're huge. Like, they're big dogs, man. They're big guys. Hampton's huge. Johnson's also a big guy. Caleb Johnson from Iowa. Judkins from Ohio State's also a big back. get-ins, but I like of like the mid-round guys, or like the third or fourth round pick guys, I want Ollie Gordon. If we don't go running back early, which I would assume we don't, I would hope that we go after Ollie Gordon. He would be an awesome Chargers running back. And there's even guys a little bit further down where I'm like, okay. Taj Brooks, I know there's a lot of Texas Tech guys out there that would agree with that. RJ Harvey I got to watch too. Yeah, I don't know. Here come the Falcons with a minute left to play. It's Kirk Cousins looking to the sidelines. Great catch by Drake London. But I think he dropped it. Did he drop it? Derwin keeps saying that he didn't catch it. I don't think he caught it. I think it hit the ground because Derwin James got an arm in there, and then it hit the ground and it rolled back into his grip. Are they going to let that stand? It's really close. It's really, really close. Second and 3. It's Cousins over the middle. Oh, man, that was a nice adjustment. Darnell Mooney got wide open. We're now at the 40-yard line of the Falcons. Second and 2. They got 2 timeouts, and they don't take one of them here. It's down to 35 seconds. Tight formation Falcons. They're looking, fire to the outside. It's Bijan, who's going to pick up nothing. Does get out of bounds. 28 seconds left. We're at a weird part of the field where you got to decide what you're doing with those timeouts, too, if you're an Atlanta fan. Henley's been doing fantastic when matched up against Bijan Robinson this week. DJ Chark a ghost this season. Did he have a 1-year contract? It'll be interesting to see what we do with that next season. Second and 8. It's Cousins. Cousins almost gets sacked. The ball gets tipped, and it's going to be a 3rd and 8 just like that. Khalil Mack almost got in there. Hey, you guys remember the last time you played Khalil Mack? I'm sure Drake London still has nightmares about that. Khalil is the one that disrupted the pass. Him and Joey Bosa were right there. 52's in the chat for our guy Mack, baby. Chark better not turn into another J.C. Jackson. The only thing that we got going for that one is that Chark absolutely did not cost nearly as much as J.C. But I feel that, Hugo. 3rd and 8. It's Cousins. Oh, Bosa almost got there, and it's going to be incomplete. It'll be 4th and 9. 19 seconds left. Chargers got all 3 timeouts. Let's see what they decide to do with it. Probably nothing. But that combination of Bosa and Mack wreaking havoc on that play or on that drive, and it's a 3 and out. Or I shouldn't say 3 and out, but it's a stop by the Chargers defense. 4th and 8 coming up, and here come the punting unit of the Falcons. Let's go! Yeah, I like that, man. Hey, you know who's also playing great this game? Like, every time I look and see his number, I'm like, hey, good for you, dude. Good for you, dog. That's Tony Jefferson, man. That dude's kind of awesome this game. Crazy sauce. 4th and 8. Here comes the punt. It's Pinion, right? Is that? Do they have Pinion? And it's going to be fair caught by Darius Davis at the 10. And it's a 12-second half for the Chargers to maybe run it and go in the tunnel. That's probably what I would do at this point. That hang time on that ball was ridiculous. It went from like 18 seconds to like 12 seconds. That was a 5-second hang time. Leading at halftime, we get the ball in the second half. Yeah, Hugo, I'm about it. Let's run it. Let's go in the locker room. Let's come out and let's play ball in the second half, dude. Hey, the Jags and the Texans are getting at it. I got Red Zone on the other monitor on the side here. They're going at it, dude. We saw a fight last night, too, versus University of Houston. Those guys got nuts. It was so funny. Like, if you're ever at a BYU game, it looks like they're going to kneel it. We're going to go into the half. If you're ever at a BYU game and you see something like that, you'll hear the crowd, oh, gosh, golly. It's a crowd of Phillip Rivers's. Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that, Buster. You're being a silly goose out there. trying to start a fight with your teammates. You sit down before you get in big trouble, Buster. Oh gosh, golly, dadgummit. Are they all Canadian? No. But man, they were really like that was a fight. We saw a fight. We saw a fight out there. Are they all Canadian? We're going into halftime right now. Yeah. Been a messy game, but we're in the lead at the moment. Yeah, I just need to see some touchdowns, man. Chargers, y'all got it. Y'all got to start breaking this red zone thing and the touchdown thing. Like, we have such an awesome combination now in Herbert and Ladd. Like, we got to make sure it's paying off for us more than 3 points, right? Yeah, I don't know. He's from Alabama. Yeah, he was taught right, though. Phillip Rivers taught right. I've been to Alabama several times, and I'll tell you, I don't hear that. I mean, yeah, you see the Southern hospitality, but I also hear a bunch of other language. You know what I mean? On the side. Not my wife's family. My wife's family, they're all brought up proper or whatever you want to say. Out here, it's all the Mormons. There's no colorful language out here, man. Everyone's got their best behavior all the time. All right, dudes. Lionel Turner, what's up, baby? We are at halftime. Got a tassel here. If you enjoy a good fight, go to a Raiders game. Man, I'm such a non-confrontation person. Like, if I've gotten in a few fights, and I'll tell you, like, I can't let it go. You know what I mean? Like, I just sit there, I'm like, and I'm not saying, like, I should have taken a tooth or two out. I'm saying, like, what could have I done to avoid that? Because now it's going to be awkward every single time I either go to this place or see this person. And I just hate that. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't about that, dude. Like, I got stuff I want to do. I got people I want to see. Like, I don't need any of that complication. I don't want any of it. I don't want nothing. I don't want any of it. Raiders games just feel like I'm asking for it sometimes. You guys don't know. Maybe I've told you guys this a couple of times, but my goodness, like, I get a lot of comments on YouTube, right? So being the Chargers guy or whatever, like, they need a place to go if they lose to the Chargers. They need somewhere to spit or whatever. And the YouTube does the courtesy of withholding a lot of that junk, you know, so I don't have to see it. But, you know, every once in a while, man, like, the things them Raiders fans say, and they know who I am over there. I'm gonna say they know who I am, and they're wishing that they can catch me in the parking lot. I've gotten hundreds of comments from Raiders fans hoping they find me in the parking lot afterwards, so they can make LA Times or something. YouTuber clobbered by mob of angry seals, which were later identified as Giants. Fatty football fans wearing black jerseys as a Raiders mob, individual Chargers YouTuber. Like, I don't need any of that. Yeah, you know what I know y'all got my back. I know y'all, you see something fishy, you're going to come, you know, to my aid. I don't want any of it. SoFi is my safe place. SoFi is my second home. Every time I go to SoFi, I feel like I've elevated. I'm here, like, nothing in the world can touch me. You know, I don't want no complications. Does that make sense? That place will always be holy to me. I'm going to treat it like a temple, like a church. You know, there's no fighting in the Lord's house. I feel you, baby. Tara says, I tagged you on something on Twitter about the draft. Okay. Let's go see. Let's go check it. Let's see what Tara's got for us over here. Director, a couple of my draft prospects for the Chargers, but Mateo isn't available until 2026. Jamari Caldwell is a beast at 340, is constantly double teamed. Okay. Mateo finished the regular season first in the Big Ten in sacks with 10.5. Wow, 10.5. Last time a Duck led the conference in sacks was Kenny Rowe in 2009 with 11.5. Nick Reed 2008 and Anthony Trucks in 2005. Also did it with the last 20 years. Jordan Burch played with 8 games. His most recent game being on a snap count, still finished tied for 4th and 8.5. Tidem Tuoti finished the year tied for 13th with 5.5 sacks as well. Okay, I see you, Tara. I see you. Amari Caldwell is a beast at 340 pounds as well. That's insane. So we gotta start keeping an eye on this Mateo guy, man. I think I didn't get to see very many Ducks. I think I saw one Ducks game this year, and of course they were awesome. I certainly would not turn away any Ducks in this year's draft, baby. Absolutely. Hey, Tara, thank you so much. We got a resident Duck fan. That's going to keep things nice and clear in terms of our perspective going into the draft season this year. All right, everybody, we're in the halftime show on the NFL. Of course, we got a halftime show here as well. We're going to send you guys over to my friends ExpressVPN to show you guys the best way to watch the football in the season. I'm going to stretch my legs. We'll come right back at it here in just a moment. To show maybe what happened in the first half and how we can improve in the second half. We got to get this offense going, baby. We got to get this offense going. Go for the Chargers defense, keeping them to 7 points in the first half. We got to get this offense going, man. We'll be back in a few minutes after a word from ExpressVPN.
Football, the lifeblood of the American people.
Unfortunately, it's insanely difficult to actually watch football right now. Sure, we won the battle with cable TV, but at what cost? Look at this. This is by NBC New York. You need Peacock, Amazon Prime, Netflix, ESPN Plus, and the big one, YouTube TV with NFL Sunday Ticket. It all adds up to a staggering $857. And here's the kicker. You'll still run into blackouts. I'm sorry, that's just not for me. I'm sticking to old reliable NFL Game Pass. Imagine for a second that if the NFL had a reasonably priced subscription service that gave you access to every single game, no blackouts, no jump in between different subscription services every week. That's annoying. You turn it on, there you go, NFL football. You know what? It exists. It's called NFL Game Pass. Something I've used for a long time, and honestly the way it should be in purchasing NFL content. Let's be real. All that other stuff is goofy and ridiculous. Here's the problem, though. NFL Game Pass is not available in the United States. This is only available to international audiences, which is absolutely crazy to me. Fortunately, though, it's something that we can get around. So if you're cool with jumping through a few hoops, I'll show you how to watch NFL football at a fraction of the cost of Sunday Ticket and all that other stuff. Here's how it works. Basically, we're going to bounce our signal to a country that has access to the glorious NFL Game Pass app. We need a VPN. For those of you who don't know what a VPN is, it's just a little tool that helps you put your signal somewhere else, keeps you safe from cyber threats, gives you access to all sorts of internet content that's otherwise exclusive to other places in the world, stuff like Netflix shows, Amazon, etc., etc. But we're here for the NFL, man, and man, this has been my tried and true method for years and years and years. So no more fluff. Here's how it's done. Step 1, grab a VPN. I'm not going to tell you which, it's a free country, but I've used several myself trying to make sure this method works. The best one for me has by far and away been ExpressVPN, because you want a VPN that's fast, gives you the best quality of live football while watching the game. So hit up expressvpn.com, or better yet, use my link in the description. That'll get you a better deal, secure you 3 free months. Very simple to sign up, super cheap, and trust me, it's worth it. It'll save you a lot of headaches down the road. And if for whatever reason this is all too complicated, or you run into a roadblock, you can absolutely get your money back with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Help minimize the risk here. All right, so you got ExpressVPN, you downloaded the app. Please make sure the app is up to date before doing this next step. Pretty important. Step 2, you're going to open up ExpressVPN and connect to a country that has access to NFL Game Pass. See, this one, das is good. Das is very good. That's the one, okay? I would do that one. At this point, you exist in that wonderful land, and you can now go to this step, which is go to DAZN.com. I think that's how you say it. DAZN, DAZN, DAZN.com. At this point, it's super simple. Again, with the VPN active, go create an account. You'll then be greeted by this page. You're going to want to go ahead and select Super Sports, that package right there. It includes the NFL. It's got a couple other cool things like NBA, etc., etc. So if it's your cup of tea, you got a couple extra sports you have access to right there. Me, I'm here for NFL football. At this point, you can go yearly or monthly. Since I'm a broke boy, I'm going to go with the monthly package, which, let's be honest, a lot of us only really need this for like 4 or 5 months anyway. For those of you who are wondering, those prices convert to roughly around the same. Maybe $1 or $2 more. And at this point, it's time to pay up. Now, again, if you're not sure if this is going to work, I would highly recommend going with the monthly just to make sure everything's good and working. We understand how to lay the land, at which point you put in your information. I don't know if other payment methods work. I just used a credit card. It went through just fine. And boom, you're in. At this point, you can go ahead and scroll through a lot of the catalog here. Again, there's other sports, but in terms of the NFL, there's games already listed on the slate there. You can watch NFL Network right off the bat right now. But keep in mind, to watch every single game, you might have to add on NFL Game Pass, because right now you have DAZN. To do that, you'll go here, you'll see this page, and you'll think to yourself, oh man, Director, another, what, 17, 18 bucks a month? Trust me, it's worth it. And I'm not even sure if you have to do that. You'll still get access to a bunch of other games. I just happen to want every game all the time, everywhere, and no blackouts. And again, even if you add all this stuff up, it's still way cheaper than adding up all the other things to get access to football. Little math here. DAZN.
$27 a month. But worth it. NFL Game Pass, $18 a month. A VPN, roughly $7 a month. This all adds up to about $52 a month. You times that by 4 for the regular season. That's like $200 instead of $850, folks. While also avoiding like a billion subscription services that you'll probably forget to cancel anyway. As an added cherry on top, you can pay for it monthly. If you want Sunday ticket, it's going to be big bananas up front. At this point, you're good to go. You can access the catalog. Everything's up and running. Just a few tips here, okay? Please make sure your VPN is fired up before logging into DAZN.com. If not, you'll get a prompt like, "You're not from around these parts, are you?" Or however you say it in German. As long as you're logged into the app in the same location you made your account, you should have access. Another tip, there's apps. Glorious apps for ExpressVPN. What I like to do is an extension on Google Chrome. I especially enjoy it on my phone, so I can send the game straight to my TV when I got company over. It may still also work on a Fire Stick, I don't remember. Either way, this is the best surefire way to get the biggest bang for your buck. No blackouts, no jumping through hoops of different subscription services every week. Just log into the VPN, log into DAZN.com, get watching football. Simple enough, and it won't cost you an arm, leg, and your firstborn. Please remember to use my link in the description for ExpressVPN.com or code DIRECTOR at checkout. Help me help you. It's football season, baby. And we are back. Falcons got 3 sacks, man. They've got 10 sacks all year. They got 3 sacks in the first half. Jesus! Sorry, I need a snack. There goes my underdog. Thanks, y'all. Meanwhile, the Chargers, we don't got a sack yet, do we? Do we? I don't think we do. Let's go take a look at the stats. We got to get things sorted out here, baby. We got to get things sorted out here. Frankie with the 5. Kinlaw, Keenan, and re-signing our guys would be great. Loveland or corner in the draft. Pray QJ figures it out. That's realistic, but a dream. I would think that the Chargers in the first round are in play for a lot like last year. Wide receiver, offensive line, corner, defensive line. It really feels very realistic. And then if a guy like Genty falls, then you can start talking like maybe tight or running back. But I don't know if that happens. Let's go take a look at this real quick. We should be getting close to the second half by the Chargers here real quick. Okay, so let's take a look. Justin Herbert, 115, no touchdown, 3 sacks for 11 yards. Okay, it's insane that we don't have a sack yet this game. That actually kind of blows my mind. We've gotten a lot of pressure, and it certainly has resulted in the Chargers getting the ball back. But I want to see Cousins go down this game, man. Bosa sucks. He was awesome. He was responsible for at least one of the pressures that we saw with Mac, right, where we got the ball back, resulting in a 4th down. Like, he's been pretty good. Like, I think Bosa's been a little bit overlooked this season just because there's a lot of narratives against him, which, to be fair, the injury thing sucks, and it's going to be something that follows him no matter what from here on out. On the one hand, I think a lot of you guys are right. As big of a Joey Bosa fan as I am, and as much as I want to see him stay with the team, it does feel like this is his last year. I want to see him go out with a bang. You know what I mean? On the other hand, he has actually been pretty good when he's on the field. That's just a big question, right? When is he on the field? The Sletcha. $5 holla. What's up from AK? Let's go Chargers. Let's do the thing. Get a ton. Get a ton. Let's go, baby. Let's go. $5 holla. Thank you so much, man. Did I see the hit on T-Law? No. Wait, it's happening on Red Zone right now. I'm watching it. Oh, never mind. They're showing up. I gotta look that up here in a second. Chargers are back, by the way. Excuse me. Let's finish this cheese. There we go. Chargers back on offense. It's a fake pitch. Justin Herbert looking. Fires. Midfield. There's Josh Palmer. First down. First down. Chargers. We didn't get to go through all of the stats. My apologies. We got into the Bosa conversation. Let me sit down with you and talk to you about Bosa. AK, is that really? Hey, I don't know what I was thinking in my mind, like Arkansas or something. AK, is Alaska Getcha? Oh, that's why I'm sitting here like, I think that's what it is. I don't see people from Alaska. Are you serious, from Alaska? Let's go. Kamani Vidal's going to run for no yards. Second down coming up. Are you really from Alaska? You guys have internet out there? I just watched that YouTuber that goes traveling everywhere. And he went to Alaska and it showed the town and all that kind of stuff. You guys pay, man, what was it? Was it like $8 for a Gatorade out there? You guys have like 500% markup in Alaska. That's actually kind of insane. Here comes 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. Justin Herbert looking, fires midfield, and it's dropped by Ladd McConkey. He had a guy right behind him. It's 3rd and 9. Mark from Hawaii, aloha. Mahalo. Mom was in Alaska, earthquake in 64. Ooh. That's nuts. We got Alaskans in here, man. Chargers fans in Alaska. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. He said some places. Yeah, that's crazy to me. Have you had, I'm sure everybody out there has, have you had the whale? Everyone says if you go there, you got to try the whale. I'm sure you have. What do you mean? The director talking to, like he knows it. 3rd and 9. Herbert looking. QJ. He catches it, but it's out of bounds. Oh, man. The ref, dude. The ref comes to the sideline. I don't think I've seen that in a long time. He goes like this. He says he was just bobbling it. Yeah. QJ had it, and then he bobbled it out and re-caught it, but the defender, you guys, again, QJ's gonna get the backhand for this, but he caught it. The defender popped it out, and then he re-caught it. I get it. QJ has some work to do in regaining our trust, but that one, like, he almost caught that. The defender popped it out. Like, the defender literally made a move. That's what happened. Here comes the 3 and out, and the Chargers punt it away. It's going to be the Falcons back on offense. They're going to start, I think, at their 20-ish. He bobbled from the start. I mean, it looked like he had it, and then the guy popped it out. That's my perspective. I ain't the whisperer of watching football up close in slow motion and deciphering, but that's what my eyes told me, at least. Doesn't change the fact that we do need a wide receiver 1. Ladd is amazing. Again, he'll always remind me of, to me at least, he reminds me so much of Tyler Lockett. And Lockett, you can unlock Lockett with a really good perimeter guy like DK Metcalf. I'm hoping we're heading for that direction this offseason. Literally, this offense changes so much with a guy like T. Higgins, dude. That would be insane. If he doesn't fix the issue, he's more of a liability than an asset. It could be trending that way. I'm not going to push back too far on that. It could be trending that way. I'm just not going to choose that play. You know what I mean? To represent that. Been seeing a lot of discussions around T. Higgins next year. Yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked that the Bengals didn't trade him, because it sounds like he ain't coming back, right? It's the contract year thing, right? I don't know if he's coming back to Cincinnati. And if he's a free agent, I mean, he's going to be expensive, though. Fortunately for the Chargers, we got like $100 million to play with next season. But, I mean, a guy like T. Higgins is going to be like $30 million a season. I think the Chargers are willing to do that. Some people will push back and say, no, they already cut, $30 million wide receivers off of the roster in Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. But the thing is, most of those guys are in their 30s. T is going to be like, 26? Like, I could see the Chargers doing that for a younger player, just not somebody that in that part of their career. Sletcher with the 2 says, I got internet. It's minus 13 degrees right now. Imagine bolting up in minus 13. Oh, Sletcher. I often brag to Chargers fans when I go to California or to LA or whatever. Everyone's always cold when I go out there. Of course, it's always, the football season's in the wintertime for them. And cold to Californians is like 50 degrees. You know what I mean? And I'm always bragging out there, back home in Utah, I just left, a 20-degree weather. That's our summer. If we get 30 degrees in the winter, we're out there in shorts and T-shirts. And here's this guy from Alaska, minus 13, my guy. Woo! I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. Stay warm. Tear with the 2, bring my boy K.A. home. Yeah, you guys want Keenan Allen, don't you? Here comes the first play by the Falcons. It's going to be a run by Tyler Algier, pickup of 4. Second and medium coming up. Is it actually that cold? Oh, yeah. Last night, I was at the game with my family. It was in the 20s. We were all outside in the stadium. Cold as hell. I think I had 4 layers on top, and I was wearing 3 pairs of pants, or I had the long johns. I had the sweatpants and my jeans. And everyone's got that like ski wear out there in the middle of the games. It's crazy. Kirk Cousins over the middle. He's gonna find big yards. It's gonna be at least 15 yards to number 34 of the Falcons. Who are you, McLeod? And they're gonna be at the 37-yard line just like that. It's a cold 69 here in Diego. Miguel. That's why San Diego is kind of a second home. We would spend a lot of time out there at Auntie's, especially if it got cold. Zero pressure. Yeah, dude, I don't know what we're doing. We got to figure this out. Who we got in there right now? It's Bud and Bosa. Bud and Bosa. Can somebody get in? I mean, they're fighting, but Bosa's going to get in there, though. Bosa forces the bad pass, and it's incomplete, but he still had all day. Bosa almost got the sack, but that was still, 6 seconds? Yikes. Still, Bosa almost got home. He forced the bad pass. Here we are at 2nd and 10. Let's go. No Tooley? I didn't see Tooley in that play. I'm sure he's there, though. How many Alaskan fans do we have in here? How many people are in Alaska? Half of them are Chargers fans? You're in Fairbanks, Alaska. It's minus 26. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Wow. They're going to say not intentional grounding, by the way, on that pass, because I think the running back was running that direction. He just tripped. That's crazy we got so many people in here from Alaska. Unbelievable. That's amazing. Prime Logic with the 5. Hey, director, I figured out why we lost to the Ravens. You weren't here doing your show. That's what a lot of people told me. I heard that a lot. Here comes the Falcons. It's going to be Cousins over the middle. Almost throws an interception. Dayan Henley was defending against Drake London. There is a flag, though. I got a feeling that's on us, though. PI. It's a first down, Falcons. I think they're in Chargers territory now. I think that's going to put them around the 50. And deep process from Alaska, too. Guys, come on. One was already blowing my mind. We got 3 or 4 people in here from Alaska. That doesn't feel right. That's actually kind of great. Mr. Smith is from... Is it Japan? I'm not going to say the name because I'll butcher it. You're in Japan? That's crazy. 1st and 10. Here comes the run. It's Bijan. He'll pick up 5. It'll be a 2nd and medium. Chase says my sister's from Alaska. Oh, man. Drew says, I'm in Anchorage. What are you all doing there? Have y'all been to California? That's insane. Wow. Drew? No way. 2nd and 6. It's another carry. It's another Bijan first down. And then, wow. Bijan just broke 4 tackles. They are firmly in Chargers territory now. Where are we? Man, Bijan? Dude's a freak. Where are we? The 40 now? That's crazy. Am I the only one that sees a huge amount of holding? I mean, I kind of do, but they ain't calling it this game. They ain't calling it this game. Man, the chat went real crazy all of a sudden. Here comes 1st and 10. It's Bijan. Picks up 3. Man, dude, we're letting their run game get going too. Everything the Chargers want to do, the Falcons are doing right now. We still got the lead, which is kind of crazy to me. Yeah, everybody wants to see some holding. Yeah, they're not calling it. You're from France. Bonjour. Oh, really everywhere. That's one thing about the Bolt fam that I noticed. Every time we get... Since I started doing the channel, everybody's from everywhere. Alaska. There's 4 damn you people in the chat. That's crazy. 2nd and 7. It's Bijan. And they finally throw a flag, and this time I saw it so clearly. It's got to be holding on Atlanta. It's got to be. They're saying offsides on us. They're saying offsides on us, Joey Bosa. Y'all, come on, man. Come on, man. Not even offsetting penalties on that one. I saw it clear as day on the edge of that line, dude. Don't like that. You were joking from Alaska, you're actually from Pennsylvania. Okay, still 2 is crazy. I think 3 for real. Here's Kirk Cousins. He's on the run. Bosa's closing in. It's passed to the flat, and it's enough for a 1st down. Looks like a tight end for the Falcons. Who are you? Warner, but spelled the most complicated way you could think of. Woerner. Warner. Davey from the Philippines. Y'all got some beautiful cities out there. The Falmans? No, the Falcons. If you're going to say it wrong, say it right. Wrong. Werner. Is that really how you pronounce it? Is it Werner? 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Algier. 3 yards. They're now at the 25-yard line of the Chargers. Put in Sean Merriman for real. For real. California, 72 degrees. What do we got right now? At home, it's 41. It's nice out. We'll go out. I don't start getting especially uncomfortable until we hit the 20s. I mean, 30s, you start, like, wishing you put on an extra layer, but 20s is where I'm like, all right. But it easily hits single digits around here. Easily. 2nd and 7. It's Algier. Picks up 1. We are 3rd down. Come on, Chargers. 3rd down. Let's get a stop right here. Can't allow a touchdown. Come on, baby. 3rd down. Let's get a stop. Come on, baby. Let's get a stop. 3rd and 5. Trio of receivers at the top of the screen. Chargers sending the house. I think we're sending everybody. And Cousins gonna throw. It's gonna be batted down. Incomplete. Jasir Taylor, the one that got home. 4th and 5. Nice play. Jasir Taylor on the nickel blitz. Let's see some 36s in the chat. Jasir's a dog, dude. When they put him in that situation where he's a blitzer, like he's got some get up or give me up to him, man. Like he's fast. He's got some nice acceleration. Yeah, he blew him up, man. Boom. 36 is in the chat for Jasir Taylor, man. That was nasty. Nice corner blitz. And here comes Younghoe Koo. Let's see if we can hit this one. Already missed one from closer. And he's going to pick it up. Falcons take the lead 10-9 now. Chargers, give me a tutty. Show me a tutty. Please. I came here to see some touchdowns. Yet to see any from the Chargers. It's time. We need to get in the end zone, man. Listen to the Bolt Bros last game. Yeah, dude. Kyle was all like, hey, we're gonna. I was like, dude, let's do it. Go for it, man. I think you guys had some fun out there, didn't you? He called me actually at the end of their stream too. I was walking across the parking lot and he was like, bro, we're doing live. Answer the phone. I was like, cool. We talked a little bit about it. It was fun. Alaskans need a tud. We need a tud. They're good at defending the pass. We're making their defense look elite. That is very concerning this game. I'm not going to lie. That's a really good point. Joey Dale. That was that Joey Dale? No, it was Justin. Yeah, Justin. Hey, Justin. That's a really good point, dude. That's a really good point. The Falcons, you take a look at their track record this season, like, it ain't great. Like, their defense ain't much. Like, they're a really bad passing defense. They're an okay run. I wouldn't even say okay. They're still a bad run defense as well. Their defense ain't great. I don't know what's up right now. Tara says the refs aren't going to call holding of the Chargers. Should try it. I was actually thinking that too, Tara. I was actually thinking that too because I've seen all kinds of holding for the Falcons when they're running the football. I mean, we might as well get in there and see what we can make happen. Because yeah, it ain't working. But we gotta sort this out, man. The Falcons should not be a team that are this difficult to score on. We have got to get in the end zone. You guys want to see something cool or waiting? Hey, Tara, thank you for the $5 holla once again. You can tag me. You know that. Thank you, Tara. The goated bot. We should get in there. Get in there. Look at that. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. But check this out. I got this at the team store. That ain't bad. Yeah? That ain't bad. That was pretty clean. I like that one. Yeah, baby. Take a look at it up close, too. Dia de los Muertos. Little bit. I thought it was pretty swaggy. I might even wear it front side the rest of the stream here. It looks nice. I like it. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. I was looking through all the hats. It came down to what do they have in my size? I got a fat head. I got a fat head, dude. I'm a size is at 7 and hang on. I'm 7 and 7/8. I'm literally there's 8 and I think they stopped there. I'm the second to biggest size. I got a watermelon head, dude. And I saw this one, I was like, please God. There's already 3 hats where I was like, they don't have anything in my size. And I saw this one, I was like, please God, and they had it. They had my size. I was like, thank the Lord. This is one of my favorites. It's nice. Y'all know this. I'm in Utah. I think I tried to keep a secret for the longest time. And it just kind of blurted out this year. I was like, man, if I'm watching the Cougs and they're having a great year, we're not even going to try and hide it. Here comes Justin Herbert. First pass of the drive. It's going to be Scott Matlock. I thought it was Fisk at first. Both those guys are huge. Matlock picks up 3 yards. Matlock, the Iron Man. 3 yards. 2nd and 7 coming up. It's Utah for surgery this year. It sucks it was for surgery, but I hope you enjoyed your time. If anything, Utah's a beautiful, beautiful place. I see what Post Malone's talking about, baby. He likes it out here. Curve the hat. I guess I could. I like it. I was brought up in the flat rim age. 2nd and 7. The Utah Thunderbird. Hey, high voltage. I see you. Rager, are you up north? You for real? Hey. We might. I mean, guys, to be fair, because I didn't realize there were so many of y'all out here. Because nobody sports it out here. Everybody's about the college teams out here. You know what I mean? Not very many people sport the NFL stuff. But you know, if y'all are out here, me and Mrs. Director are looking to start the Bolt diehards out here. I'll show you guys something here in just a second. 2nd and 13 after the penalty. Herbert's looking. He's going to get sacked again, man. 4 sacks. The Falcons have produced 40% of their sacks for the season in this game. Absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. That's actually insane. Receivers don't turn around quick enough. Yeah, that's part of it. Was that Trey Pipkins that just kind of let the guy in? Like, come on, man. 3rd and 19. I don't know about that, man. Herbert's going to let it fly over the middle. He's going to pick up a chunk. It's McConkey. But there's no way. There's a penalty on that play, too. It'll probably be against us. And McConkey is now limping. McConkey looks okay. Helmet to helmet. You got to call that, man. The league's got to be consistent on that. Yeah, you got to call that. You got to call that. I'm sorry. Charges have been called for much less. Charges been called for much less. That, you guys remember that helmet to helmet on the... No penalty, they just said. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. They don't call it for us ever, man. Y'all remember that helmet to helmet versus the Cardinals that pretty much cost us the game? It was so, and the Derwins that got him ejected, and suspended. Unbelievable. And Cam Hart, yeah. The return is to the 30. I'm actually pretty peeved about that. We have been called over and over and over for some, helmet to helmet that we're like, yeah, but like, come on. The dude like made it happen, right? Like the ball carrier like lowered the helmet into our defender. Like, what are you supposed to do? It's not consistent. Like John Harbaugh said week 1 versus the Kansas City Chiefs, they're not calling it both ways. They're not calling it both ways. If you're the Chargers, you ain't getting the call. If you're against the Chargers, you're getting the call. Like, come on, man. At least call it fair. Call it if you have to, but call it both ways. Please. Please. Damn it. Frankie with the 5. Time for OC to fire OC for the 100th time. Anything but criticizing Precious Herbert. I mean, to be fair, you're right, Frankie. Actually, I see the satire in that. I don't know if I'm at the point of fire Greg Roman yet. I want to see how they cook with the draft in this next offseason and stuff. Dude, thank you for the 5 there, man. I'm pretty peeved about this whole helmet to helmet thing. Like, that was as clear of an angle as I've ever seen. That was as clear of an example of helmet to helmet as I've ever seen. And they're going to pick up the flag. That's actually kind of crazy. That actually really does peeve me off pretty good. I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. It's not consistent. It's been consistent when it's against us. It has not been consistent when we need it. Like, come on, dude. Big B with the 2 says if that was Derwin, that's a suspension. That's what I'm saying, man. And the Derwin one wasn't even half as bad. He caught a penalty and a suspension for that. And we ain't going to get nothing. Come on, dude. You're bumming me out with all this flip-flop, 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 flip. I'm getting whiplash. Stay consistent or whatever. If we get one call for holding, you're going to see me just as upset, too. It's wild, man. It's wild. We're in commercial break. Y'all aren't missing nothing right now, but that is absolutely wild that wasn't called. He got suspended so he wouldn't play against the Chiefs. Yeah, Chris, I think all of us were thinking that too. That's pretty unacceptable. They're saying Lad McConkey is just kind of stretching out his knee. It looked like he maybe banged it up a little bit. He looks fine to me, but Bijan's going to pick up 5 on a carry. They picked up the flag is the biggest thing that bothers me. They saw that and they said, nope. And we just got called on holding. Here comes a first down for the Falcons. I don't know about this game, baby. We got them zebras on our butts again, dude. We got them zebras on our butts this game. Somebody slap somebody's mama because we aren't getting any breaks this game from the zebras, dude. Here comes Algier, I think. Or is it Bijan? Bijan picks up 5. Isaiah with the 5. Cardinals game was a graze, not even a hit, but they call it on us. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's going to keep me extremely upset the rest of this game, man. That's just irresponsible refereeing, dude. They're working on... Oh, man, they are working on the knee. And now Derwin James is down. Nicholas Petrelli with the 2. No one is open because of passing concepts. I think that does serve as part of it for sure. We need help in terms of the talent as well. Man, this is a rough game, dude. I'm having a tough time with this one. Here comes the next play. It's Bijan. He'll pick up 4. It's a third down coming up from midfield. Rick Monterosa with the 2. Did Justin Herbert go out with one of the refs' wives? I don't know, man. We are getting hosed. Juan Castellanos with the 5. Chiefs must have paid the Zebras knowing we were on their tails. Yeah, Oh, man. Juan, thank you so much, man. 5. Rick with the 2. Thank you, guys. I actually got to go see what the penalties look like real quick. Oh, 6-1. Bijan didn't get it. Derwin was back in on that play too. It's 4th down. Do they go for it from midfield? They could definitely do it. It's 6-1 on penalties, y'all. 6-1. Read into that what you will. They are going for it. 4th down. It's Cousins to the outside. It's picked up. Oh man, just barely too. Fingertip catch. First down, Falcons. Refs are killing us. Somebody important's got a big bet on this game. I don't know, man. 6-1 is pretty skewed. Like that's actually crazy. 6-1. And the penalties not called against us are probably just as big. You know what I mean? The penalties not called in our favor are probably just as big. 1st and 10, Bijan, another 4. We'll say 3. 2nd and 7. Make a play. Yeah, we gotta do something. We gotta do something that's so blatantly obvious that it can't get called back, it can't get called for, whatever. We gotta get in there and make a play. Chargers still down only 1. It feels like we should be down 2 touchdowns, if I'm being honest. So read that what you will, but like, shoot. It doesn't feel good. This game doesn't feel right. 2nd and 7. It's Bijan again. Bijan, nice stop by Joey Bosa and Tier Tart. It'll be 3rd and medium coming up for the Falcons. 3rd and 5. Feels like the card game. It kind of does, if I'm being honest. It does. It feels weird. This game feels weird, just like the Cardinals game, yeah. But we have our own issues, but the officiating on top of it's really making it difficult. 3rd and 5. Cousins looking, fires deep. He's looking for Drake London. It's incomplete. Please, no flag. There we go. 4th and 5. Oh, man. To be honest, I don't know about the no call there, so maybe we caught a little break. Let me see. No, yeah, it's fine, actually. He doesn't grab him until Yeah, Fulton made a nice play on it. I'll take it back. Nice play by Seven. Seven's in the chat. Deshaun, $2. Holla, safety is underrated need. It could end up being, Tony Jefferson's having a solid. Oh, they're going for it. 4th and 5. They're going for it. Yeah, they don't want to risk a Younghoe Koo shank. Here comes Cousins firing, and it's intercepted. Oh, the Chargers are taking it back. Oh, it's Tareem Still all the way back to the house. Touchdown! Chargers! Tareem Still, the first touchdown of the night for the Bolts. Let's go, Rook. Let's go, Rook. Let's go, Rook. Yoo-hoo! Pick 6. Tareem Still. 29's in the house, and the Chargers take the lead. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Clear and obvious, and the Bolts are back on top. Woo! Let's go, Rook. Oh, man, what a play. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. 2 points right here. It's Haskins in the backfield. Herbert's looking, fires middle of the field, and it's caught. 2 points is good. Two points is good. Josh Palmer and the Chargers have a 17-10 lead. Let's go. What a catch. What a throw. What a touchdown by the Chargers. Oh, man, defense saved our butts. Is Stills a little Cromartie? Who knows? Still legacy game, man. Tareem Still legacy game. 2 interceptions and a touchdown. If you play Madden Ultimate Team, I better see this man get a Team of the Week item this Tuesday. Oh, let's go. I was waiting for the flag too, man. I was waiting for the flag. Holding on the return. No, please no. Thank you. It's clean as I've ever seen. Frankie Sanchez with the 10. We might have had a Chargers legend, boys. We really might. Tareem Still looks like the real deal, dude. I remember when he was drafted, I had no idea who this dude was, but Harbaugh was pumped. I remember this specific motion by him when we got him. I was like, Harbaugh knows what they're doing. They see something in Tareem Still. Man, this is the part of football where I love being a fan because I get to sit back, all the hard work that they did. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were talking about. They picked up a dog in the late rounds, man. Let's go Still. Frankie, thank you so much for the $10 holla, my man. Saints coming in here. $2 holla, the momentum we needed. Oh, that's a big momentum shift too, man. I'm a big believer in momentum swings. That is a big one. That is a big one, Tareem. Brad.tv with the $5 holla. I was about to turn off the game. Went to the fridge, popped open a beer, set my butt down. Interception, 2-point conversion. Let's go. That's a huge swing right there, baby. That is a huge, huge swing. Thank you so much, Brad. Oh, let's go. Slut all the way in Alaska. Yeah! Stay warm, baby. Oh, Action Dan, another gifted 10. My man Action's up to 30 this game. That's insane, dude. Action Dan, thank you. 10 more gifted memberships. We got ourselves a crew that is growing exponentially. This is going to definitely be a record season for me, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. William Malloy, Young West, Angel Plus, Sinful Hands. Let's keep it going. Where do we go? Let's scroll back up here. Sinful Hands, Sherry Baby, Sajo, I think it's Sajo, right? And Skeege, and Brian Bjornson, Michael Ash, Anthony Cortez. If your name was just read, give Action Dan a huge thank you, man. That is a huge, huge crew add to the stream today, man. 30. Absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much, Action Dan. Big love to our guy, Action Dan, in the chat, baby. Thank you. Ooh, Miguel. Okay, I'll go check that here in just a second. Chargers defense back out on the field. Here come the Falcons. It's going to be Kirk Cousins. He's going deep. He's looking, fires. It's incomplete. He was looking for Drake London. Nice coverage by Elijah Molden. Austin Shea with the gifted sub. Thank you so much, man. Hey, Andrew. Oh, we lost it. Andrew. No way that's his name. Andrew Faulkner. In the Falcons game. Give Austin Shea a pat on the back there, man. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate that. The membership train. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Dan's the man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll go check the DMs here on the other screen. Here comes Kirk Cousins firing. Oh, he's going to get it off to McLeod. And McLeod breaks the tackle. McLeod's got a convoy. Can they get him out of bounds? They do at the 5-yard line. Oh, man. Huge, huge play for the Falcons. Hey. I'll show that here on the stream in a second, Miguel. That's fun. Y'all are awesome. First and goal. Here come the Falcons inside the 15. It's going to be Bijan. Nice tackling. Who's Khalil Mack, who had an awesome game last time they played the Falcons. Can he make another big play? Yeah, that was a nice play by Khalil. The Falcons. Oh, it's so good, Sky Dweller. The name of the game. The Falcons. Second and goal. Trips formation. Cousins looking, fires middle. Almost intercepted. Oh, so close. Troy Dye almost got it. It's a third and goal now. Oh, Dye. He had to climb the ladder to go get that one. Almost brings it in. And we're looking at a third and goal now with 15 seconds in the third quarter. Yeah, we need to get some more animations on this channel, don't we? Because Still's making so many plays. I don't know, man. Crazy. Third and goal. Cousins looking. He's going to float it to the back of the end zone. Derwin got a hand on it. It's incomplete. He was looking for Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts. It's incomplete. Kyle Pitts gave up on the route. What's going on? He didn't want none of that Derwin smoke. Let's go. Youngway is going to get in here for a 3-point try. Wow. Miguel, I see you. Let's get another Shanky. Shank it. Nah, he got it. He got 3 seconds left in the third quarter. Chargers will get the ball back. Still maintain the lead 17-13. Let's go say hi to our buddy, Miguel. Can I scroll through these? Okay. I'll go one at a time. He caught the beautiful moment. The beautiful pick six moment. Tariq Still. And the reaction in all its glory. Miguel, is it cool if I show the photo of us at Thunder Alley? I'm going to do it. Me and Miguel. Oh, wait. Meeting for the first time at Thunder Alley. Me and my brother. We call ourselves the Thick Boys. We added another. The Thick Boys finally get to meet. There we go, man. There's Miguel. And the goated mod. I had to find some sunglasses. Those definitely were too small for my head. But other than that, awesome pick there, man. Good to meet Miguel in person, dude. Thank you, man. V! And thank you to V for letting us borrow him for the photo. Good times, good times. Thank you so much there. Miguel. Excuse me, Miguel. For capturing that moment. And now we got to grab Tara, we got to grab Hugo as well too, huh? Next season, huh? We'll see. It's tough because honestly, I don't know a lot of the times nowadays what game I'm going to the last second. However, for those of you, because I remember I got hit up, I don't know, man, at least 3 or 4 dozen times in my comments, if you combine my comments and Twitter and all that kind of stuff, and Instagram especially too, from people that came to the game looking for me and weren't able to find me. I'm so sorry, dudes. I always feel terrible about that. I walk up and down Thunder Alley for 3 hours. It honestly takes me the full 3 hours to go through it once. To see as many people as I can from the streams. I've been talking to the Die Hard Bolt Club, and they're going to set me up in one of their booths for my next game, so you guys know exactly where to find me at the next one, all right? All right, as a matter of fact, while I got you guys here, hang on. I was gifted with this guy, which is pretty significant, because it may come with an announcement at some point. But me and Mrs. Director are working with these fellas. I'm not going to unfold it all the way because this thing's absolutely massive. But you will notice a name printed on here. If y'all from out here on this side of the in this area of the woods, man, speak up because we may be starting something here soon. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Charger's gonna get, yes, sir. That is sick. Yeah, yes, sir. That is sick. That is sick. Shout out to Gooch. You know who you are. Just had a birthday yesterday. Shout out to Gooch for sending that, making that up and getting it printed and sending it over our way, man. Let's get that touchdown now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Chargers back on offense now. It's a run formation. It's going to be a run. It's going to be Gus Edwards who picks up 3. It'll be a 2nd and 7 coming up. Tough run. Tough run. Yes, sir. You guys out this way. Me and Miss Director is trying to set some stuff up. We'll see what we can do. Because for the most part, I would imagine that, you know, you get together during the games and stuff. Obviously, we won't be able to do that. We're in studio. But we'll do some other stuff, right? I don't know. We got some connections out here, too, in terms of, like, different bars and stuff that maybe we can set some stuff up for some special events and all that. It could be fun. Jeremy Samuel, good to see you. Need a pick with all 4 of us? Yeah, that'd be sick. We call them the Falcons. We give them another L. Yes, yes! That's the why. That's the why. There are bars in Utah. They barely slide in, right? They got the license, and that's basically what makes a bar out here. Hugo says, Director, according to Sports Trader, McConkey has the most receiving yards by a Charger rookie since 1991. Let's go, Conk. Let's go. Dude's having a legendary season with the Bolts. Another 100-yard day for Lad McConkey. Let's see if we can add to that in this drive. By the way, we're at commercial break, end of the 3rd quarter. Chargers will come back at the 33-yard line with a 2nd and 7 in front of them. No drinks on Sunday. Utah, they a dry state. You can still go grab drinks. Yeah, you can still go grab drinks. They have a time, though. Like, you can go at a certain point, and most places are like this anyway, right? Like, you got to be out of there at, like, 11 or some places, you know. A lot of places it's, like, 1, which is not too bad. It also depends on – I don't remember because I'm not much of a – if I'm being frank, I'm not much of a drinker. But there were some places it was 1, some places it was earlier. Yeah, I mean, it's – I would say, if anything, the options are less out here, but they're still here. You know what I mean? They're still here. The one thing that I will say is kind of jarring to some folks when they come out here is that we don't have like a wine section. It's not it. We don't got it. You want to get something. You want to get something, stronger or whatever. Like you got to go to one of the state affiliated stores. You got to go to a special place, and there's like one or two in every city, and they're always like way out of the way. You know what I mean? That's the one thing that's pretty jarring to folks from out of town. They're like, wait, where's your stuff? And you're like, you got to go somewhere, but you got to go to that designated area for that particular beverage. Pretty nice. Then our restaurant, I saw Salt Lake, so pretty nice overall. Yeah, it's a very lovely place. Lovely people. Hey, out there, we'll grab you here in just a second. Here comes Justin Herbert, 2nd and 7. He's looking, fires under duress. It's got Darius Davis, who fights for every single yard. It's only going to result in 3, but he could have easily been tackled behind the line. Instead, it's a 3rd and 4 coming up. Kadir, is that how you say it? $10 holla, my bro. Our team doing enough. Our downfall will be the wide receiver. The Chargers are a playoff team next year. Watch out. We have the money. I love our team next year, going 13 and 4. Expecting this from us, my bro. I love it. I love it. The fact that we're a double-digit win team more than likely this season, I really hope so. And Harbaugh's first year would be awesome. Here comes Justin Herbert looking. He's going to break the first sack. He's going to throw it over the middle. He's going to overthrow Quentin Johnston by just a touch. He was going down yet again. It's a 4th down. Chargers got a punt. Hey, out there, thank you so much. $10 holla. And big love from the Bull fan. Big expectation. Yeah, next year's going to be a big year. Big year. Soda Pop with the 2. Originally. Yeah. Yes, sir. I did spend an awful... Oh, it's a fake punt. We didn't get it, I don't think. Oh, man. We completed a pass to Stone Smart. He was diving for the first down. I think we're short by literally half a yard. Oh, that was a big play gone sideways. First and 10, and they're inside our 40. That's another momentum swinging play, dude. He led with his helmet again. Wait, we got it. Oh, no, we didn't. We were short. I was looking at the wrong. Well, whatever. Come on, defense. They're going to start at our 40-yard line now. Here comes Bijan Robinson. He's going to fire forward, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. We need a running back that can get us 4 yards of carry, man. Risky call, yeah. We came up half a yard short. Last time a fake punt actually worked earlier this year, right? We hit a fake punt. What game was that? I feel like we did that earlier this year. But yeah, very risky. 2nd and 6, it's Bijan again. And Bijan tackled from behind. That's Tierra Tart with the stop. It's a 3rd and 4 coming up. Falcons are already in field goal position. Ooh. Yeah, I saw an anomaly, but you know how it is. Director, would you trade next year's first round for Bijan? Oh yeah. I think there's plenty of teams that would. But I don't think they would do that. He's kind of a big part of their offense now. Rager says, I'm a Northern Utah diehard Charger fan. Let me know if I can get that flag. Hey, I'll talk to Gooch. I'll see if they produce it. But if anything, that's the first one ever made. Here comes Drake London catching a pass over the middle. He's going to pick up 15 and a first down. It'll be 11. It'll be 11 and a first down. Man, now already at the Chargers 22. Hey, Rager, thank you so much for the $5 holla. I'll ask around. This one was made special for maybe the kicking off of the club out here. Yeah. So I mean, if anything, let's represent. You know what I mean? We'll find some ways to get some events going. I know Mrs. Director wants to get involved with it pretty heavily, and Gooch is going to set us up with some fun stuff. It'll be fun. First and 10. It's a pass over the middle. It's Drake London again. Tony Jefferson gets the tackle. Stops it from becoming a huge play, but it's 2nd and 2. Cousins reading our blitzes. Yeah, we're just not getting any pressure this game, which is actually insane that it's what? Is it 4-0 sacks at this point? Kind of crazy. Looking similar to last year's game a bit. Or the last time we played, right? Here comes the next run. I think that's Algier this time. I think they're going to pick up close to the first down. They're going to be a little bit short. It's 3rd and short. And the Falcons, the way they've been playing tonight, I don't think it's it's the last down they're going to try. Then they're going to try going for it twice if they don't get it. Don't be surprised if it ends in field goal again. As far as the game, yeah, they could be crazy. 3rd and 1. It's Algier. Algier gets tackled well behind the line. Derwin James. Derwin James. What? Dude, Derwin's had 2 insane tackles for loss this game. Oh, Derwin. Let's go. Let's go! 4th and 2, and you got it. Yeah, here come the Falcons. They're going for it on 4th down. Come on, baby. Come on, this would be huge. Cousins looking, fire sideline. London is wide open. First down, Falcons. Come on. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Tooley almost got a hand on it. Fulton almost in position. Everybody's kind of almost. Really nice route by Drake London. Just a quick out. Here comes Robinson, who gets tackled well behind the line on a pitch. That's going to be like -5 on the play. Dayan Henley, zeros in the chat, baby. Zeros in the chat. For Dayan Henley, read that pitch beautifully. And that's a loss of 4 on the play. Let's go, defense. Come on. You guys still got a big player left in you. Let's do this. It's a 2nd and goal from the 13-yard line. Come on, baby. Come on, defense. Bend but don't break. Kirk Cousins looking, fires, and it's incomplete. Looking for Kyle Pitts. Henley in position, maybe for an interception. He's beating himself up a little bit. Don't fret, dude. That would have been a tough one. Man, Kyle Pitts is really just kind of like... Kyle Pitts is not playing through his routes, man. He's giving up as soon as he sees contact or something. That's kind of crazy to me. What's going on with Kyle Pitts? There's no fuego. 3rd and goal. This is from the 13-yard line. Come on, D. Come on. Kirk Cousins steps back looking. Chargers defense almost gets home. Kirk is on the run. He's going to float it back to the end zone. Intercepted! Oh my God, it's the new Charger! It's May! Marcus May! He was just signed like 3 days ago! It's an interception! The veteran does it! Oh my God! Marcus May, the former Dolphin, brings it in! Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness! 24's in the chat, dude! Woo! Oh my goodness! I can't believe it! Marcus May! Oh my goodness! Yes, sir! Welcome to the Bolts! Yes! Yes! Chargers get the ball back at the 20. Still a 17-13 lead. And the veteran
makes a big play in the back of the end zone. What was Cousins thinking floating that with 3 Chargers in the area? That is a huge, huge turnover. It's going to keep us at least 4 points deep on the lead. That's actually massive. That's actually pretty massive, dudes. That's actually massive. Wow. Let's go, defense. Yeah, dude. I mean, hats off to Day and Henley as well in that drive, man. He made some big plays. Marcus May caps it off. 3rd interception this game. Hey, we're not getting very many sacks, but we sure as heck getting the picks. And that's just as impactful, if not more. Wow. Let's go, dude. That's for you, D. That's actually insane. We just signed this dude. That is insane. Sorry, I'm just firing a tweet off here real quick, guys. Woo! The defense is showing up, man. Oh, what a beautiful that's as clean an interception as you could hope for. Oh, Gus Edwards is breaking all sorts of tackles. First down. The boss. Gus Bus. 11 yards for Gus Bus, man. Let's get this guy going. Wow. They're showing the replay. At least they were a second ago. I literally can't believe Kirk Cousins floated that. That is insane. Edwards with the head of steam. Yeah, Gus Bus. Let's let him loose. Let's let him loose. I picked up him and Vidal in many of my leagues. I had JK in a lot of my leagues, too. Speaking of which, here comes Kamani Vidal. He'll get his next opportunity. It's going to be a pickup of 2, I think. A pickup of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. Scott Matlock blocking. And the Chargers trying to get the run game going here late in the 4th quarter. 8 minutes left in the game. Touchdown is massive here, Bull fam. Massive. We needed 1 offensive touchdown this game. Come on. Let's chew out the clock, get another touchdown, put the Falcons away. We need a tutty. 2nd and 8. Vidal still in at running back. In motion's Ladd McConkey. And Justin Herbert on the play action is looking. He's going to try and take off, and it's another sack for the Falcons. 5 sacks on the day. 50% of their sacks for the season in on this game. The announcers are actually laughing their butts off about it. That's wonky. That is wonky. Y'all saying y'all saw the face mask, we didn't get it? We ain't getting nothing this game, man. We're going to have to earn every bit. 3rd and 9. McConkey in motion. 3 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. Justin Herbert looking. He's going to fire to the outside. It's going to be Quentin Johnston. It's not enough. It'll be a pickup of about 4. It'll be a 4th and medium. Chargers got to punt it. Let's not fake it this time, though. The offense is really, really struggling these last few weeks, man. Against not great defenses, if I'm being completely transparent, y'all. We got to put this game away, man. Come on. Y'all want to fake the punt again? Here comes J.K. Scott with the punts. There's a flag on the play.
We'll see what the flag is. If nothing crazy, it's not a bad punt. If it's not against the Chargers, it's a decent punt. While we're waiting, you guys want to see something cool? Added a little flair to the Boba Fett. Oh, we can't move it. The camera won't go that far. Bummer. Oh, wait. Maybe we just got to go wide this way. No, it won't work. Oh, man. Hang on. I'll take a picture. Pulse advertising the boba. Hang on. I wish I could get like a better way to like get him in frame, because he's pretty epic. When people come into my studio, they're like, "What is that?" There's Boba. He's all decked out. You guys are always seeing the Stormtrooper. We got a full standing Boba Fett over there, too. Miss JK, yeah. And he's dripped out. Yes, Nicole. Frankie with the 5. Herbert bet on the under. Ooh. Need a boba tea. 3 interceptions, only leading by 4. Yeah, one of them was a pick 6 too. The offense needs to get it together, man. You want a studio tour? It would be very underwhelming. But yeah, I think I put one out a long time ago. I don't know how much has changed since then. I mean, I guess like the boba is new, right? Scoreless second half for the offense. Dude, the offense has to get it together. I mean, you got to ask yourself, where does the biggest need lie on offense now? Because it's so bad on the interior offensive line. You got to think it's there, but also we're just not seeing anybody get open other than Ladd, and they're kind of figured Ladd out after the first half. I don't know, man. That interior offensive line is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But we need a wide receiver 1, I think. I think pretty bad, too. Both of those positions are pretty desperate on the offense. Tight end could be good. I think tight end could be way better, but, you know, center and guard are pretty high on my list. Yeah, they really are. Wide receiver, too. 1st and 10, Cousins. It's a handoff. It's Bijan. Nice stop by Tito. It's only going to bring up a gain of like 3. It'll be 2nd and long coming up. Nice play by Tito. Tara with the 5er. What's the biggest issue here on offense? Bad offensive line protection. Herbert holding the ball too long. Our wide receivers not getting open. Rank them in order. That's exactly what I was kind of trying to run through in my head, because it's like, what is causing the stalling more aggressive? You know, which one of the aspects of the offense is doing that? Honestly, I'm glad you laid it all out for me, because like seeing it all out there. Here's Cousins, fires middle. It's caught by McLeod. Pickup of 10. And it's a 1st down Falcons. Seeing them all laid out like that, Tara, I think honestly I go wide receivers first. I really honestly I think that's where I'm at. I go wide receiver, then offensive line, then Herbert holding the ball too long. I think that's where I'm at with those 3. Because just think about what a wide receiver will do for Justin Herbert if he has the confidence they're going to be open. We don't need to think too long because of Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen was that kind of wide receiver, and it worked out 9 out of 10 times. We need another one. Here comes Bijan. He gets tripped up. He picks up 8, maybe 9, and it's a 2nd and 1 coming up. Bijan doesn't look too happy for some reason. Thank you for the 5 there, Tara, and thank you for the excellent question. That is certainly something that we're going to be paying a lot of attention to as we get closer to the draft. T. Higgins in free agency is a very, very aggressive big move, Rattlesnake Jake, that would really push this team over the line. And the thing is with T, he'll be very expensive. There is some injury concern there, but he has all the talent, in my opinion. Here comes the next play. It's Algier. He picks up the one they needed. It's a first down Falcons. They're at the 33-yard line. But I can definitely see the argument for interior offensive line as well. They've been especially bad. I just think I see a lot of Justin Herbert working very well with a good wide receiver. You know what I mean? Like he can overcome a lot of that with a really good wide receiver one. We need a separator, if I'm being honest. 1st and 10. It's Cousins. He's going to fire underneath. And he's going to find Drake London. He picks up 5. The Falcons are on the move. Now, here's the situation. The Chargers, we are in a pickle if the Falcons are allowed to score a touchdown. Like, we probably lose this game if they score a touchdown. But now the clock is kind of a factor against the Falcons as well. It's a run. It's short. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 for the Falcons now at the 40-yard line, their own 40. But the clock is a big, big factor here all of a sudden. Huge 3rd down coming up. Bijan on the sideline. I think maybe he got hurt or something there. 3rd and 1. Algier still in at running back. It's going to be a handoff to McLeod. And McLeod gets blown up on the wide receiver handoff. Oh, it's going to be a loss of 5. They're going to say a loss of 2. It looked like way worse than that. It's a 4th and 3 coming up. The Falcons got to go for it. There's no shot that they don't go for this, and it's a nice long 3 yards for the Chargers on defense to defend. Come on, baby. They got to go for it. Defense could win the game right here. At least get close. The Falcons still have 3 timeouts. Oh. The Falcons. I don't know what the over-under was. I think we're winning. On the comments of the Falcons, for those of you who missed that too. Need some Intermagic. 4th and 3. It's a tall ask. It's a big ask for this against this particular offense. They got themselves an awesome offense. Can the Chargers do it again? Derwin James has been all over it this game too. Come on, man. Hey, welcome to the crew, Mark Joseph Carrasco. Thank you so much for the support there, man. Who's going to make the play? Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Rager with the 10. Let's go, Bolts. We need your best D. We need the best play here.
We need your best D.
We need their best play here, man. If you've been waiting, if it's been, saved for a moment of distress, this is the moment to bring it out, man. This is a big, big play. This could swing the whole game in our favor. This is a long 3 yards. It's at their own 40-yard line. Come on, man. Let's get one more play from DJ. One more stop, and this game looks a whole lot better for the Chargers. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Defense. Falk. Like, okay, YouTube, don't get mad. It's like the last name, right? The Falcons. Let's go. Like Marshall Falk. Yeah, the name literally escaped me for a second there. I was like, duh. What do you guys think? Should we blitz? This is tough, man. What are the Chargers going to do? Here we go. 4th and 3. Maybe the biggest play of the game. Chargers are playing really close to the line. They're sending 4. Oh, Cousins in trouble. He's going to fire underneath, and it's not going to be enough. Oh, but there's a flag. Please, please don't do this, refs. Please, we earned this. Please. Please don't screw us right now. Please don't screw us right now.
Is it me or is everyone still
holding on us?
Harbaugh
First
as our
down.
head coach?
They're going to say it was on Jasir Taylor. We're going to get a replay of it. It's a hold, but it's like the first time they've called it all night, and it's against us. 1st and 10. It's going to be a big play to London for a first down. They're in Chargers territory. $20 holla coming in from Pegasus. Pegasus! Is it just me or is everyone still in shock Harbaugh as our head coach? Yes, it is. I wake up every day thanking the Lord for our new situation at HC. Guys, give Pegasus some big love in the chat, man. Big supporter of the channel. Thank you so much, man. Here comes a pass underneath. It's going to be a big-time hit. It was only a pickup of like a yard, maybe 2, by Bijan Robinson. Nice tackle by Christian Fulton. And the clock is now up against the wall here. 1:17, 3 timeouts for the Falcons. Chargers got to find a way to win this anyway, even with the refs up against our butts. Cousins going to fire to the outside, looking. Drake London makes a spectacular catch against Kareem Still. And Drake London picks up a first down and gets out of bounds here. That was an insane catch, dude. Oh, Lord. Miguel says, Lad McConkey questionable to return. Thank you, sir. Isaiah with the fiver says, I want Herbert to throw 10 touchdowns a game. Not asking for much. I feel that in my soul. 1st and 10. Cousins looking. He's going to get sacked, and it's going to be fumbled. Oh, the Falcons get it back. They're all the way back now, though. Big play by the Chargers defense. No, it is a fumble. It is a fumble for sure. That's going to bring them all the way back. Another huge play by the defense. Will the refs bail them out again? Stay tuned. Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Dude. Would have loved to see that fumble picked up. But that is a massive loss of yardage. It's a 2nd and 21 when we come back from timeout. Dude, I can't watch you anymore. It was a clear hold. Did we say otherwise? R2-D2 punk. Come on, be my friend. Look, we live in the same world. Chargers and Star Wars. There's so few of us here. Let's be buddies. Let's be pals. Waiting for commercial break. Only 56 seconds left. Only 56 seconds left. 2nd and 21 coming up. Still a really big play for the defense. It's a long field still, and only 50 seconds. They still have the 2 timeouts, but I'm still worried because of this offense in particular, man. This offense in particular, dude, they can do it. Chargers defense needs to make another big play, I think. We got to do it. Either way, I'm still so super concerned that the only touchdown for the Chargers this week, it feels like, is off of the effort of that defensive play, Tareeb Still. We got a lot of work to do, a lot of things to fix if we make it out of this game, but we got to make it out of this game, man. We got to survive. We've got to survive. 8-4 feels a whole lot better than 7-5, man. Come on, dude. Yeah, 5 is dangerous. He's way good. He's way good. Let's take another big play on defense. We're getting pressure when it matters. Yeah, is that our first sack of the game? Yeah, that was our first sack, and it went for 11 yards. That's pretty huge. That's pretty huge. Again, you would have loved to see that result in a turnover. The Falcons able to jump on it. But still a big play by the defense. We need another one of those. Yeah, that was our first sack of the game. Crazy. Here's Kirk Cousins, fires underneath, some space for Bijan. Nicely tackled. Who are you? Elijah Molden. Very nice open field tackle. It's going to be a third and very long. Now Atlanta takes another timeout. It's 3rd and 12. Obvious fourth down territory. 52 seconds left. Up against the wall here. Come on, man. The chat wants an interception. The chat wants a pick. Come on, dude. The longest minute ever? Yeah, feels that way. Come on, man. Woo, baby. Third and 12. Come on, defense. Come on. Let's make a big play, Joey. Joey Bosa is free. Kirk has to throw it. It's on. Oh, my God. Drake London's insane. Oh, he dropped it. 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 Oh, man. I thought he got it, dude. He had two hands on it. Tareeb still knocked it out. Woo! Tareeb still legacy game unfolding. It's a 4th and 12. Yeah, London in triple coverage still almost got it. That was a big play. That was a big play. My heart stopped too, man. I was like, oh, Lord, here we go. We're not out of the woods yet. 4th and 12. Chargers were about to send the house. Kirk takes a timeout. It's their last timeout of the game. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, if the game ball, certainly 29. Unbelievable game by him. Go, Rook, dude. Let's go. What a rookie season for Tareeb still. One more play. And this game is ours, dude. Can we stop a 4th and 12? It feels so Chargers to let up a 4th and 12. It feels so Chargers. Can we break that, please? Can we break that? Losing off of a 4th and 12 conversion feels so Chargers. Can we leave that behind, please? Come on, baby. Come on. Play clean defense. Get in. Come on. Oh, Thule. It's intercepted! Derwin James! Derwin James! It's picked off! Let's go! Derwin James! And the Chargers are going to win this football game! Let's go! Woo! The chat called it! The chat called it! Let's go! Derwin James! Derwin James! Let's go! We survived this game! Oh my goodness! Defense, thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Here come the kneels by Justin Herbert, and that's a dub, baby! Oh my goodness! Constellation Pegasus with the $20 holla!
Defend and destroy. When could we say that since 1979?
Defend and destroy. When could we say that? Since 1979. The Bolts are so back, baby. Pegasus, another $20 holla and some big love in the chat for our guy Pegasus. Thank you so much. We living in the good times since 79, baby. Let's go. Hey, that's another big 20 subs, 20 gifted memberships by Action Dan. That's 50! That's so huge, dude! Guys, Action Dan, thank you. If you just got another gifted sub by Action Dan, give him a whole lot of love, man. That's massive. Those are like 5 a pop. He's dropped 50 today. Action Dan, thank you, my friend. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Action Dan comes back at it again. We just passed 2,000 viewers on the stream, man. Chargers just grabbed a huge, huge dub. The chat's going wild. The support's coming in like crazy, man. Action Dan, thank you, man. Oh, my goodness. Rock Monterosa with the 5. Defense takes a bow, saved our butts. Oh, yes, they did. Yes, they did. This game goes out to the defense, man. This game goes out to the defense. Type D in the chat. Put Lightning Bolt defense in the chat. Some way, shape, or form. Put 29, 3, 45, 97, 52. Any defensive number in the chat. This game was won on the backs of our defense. Thank you. Thank you, defense, for making this happen, man. That is huge. That is huge. Action Dan, thank you so much again, dude. Unbelievable. School Wi-Fi with the 2 says, huge dub for the Bolts. Appreciate you, director. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. This has been an absolutely awesome broadcast. They had us a couple of times there, man, but Derwin James seals it. The defense saved us. Oh, Action Dan, dude. Christian Merrick, Wide Doc, Unknown, Ham 90 or Harm 95. All you guys other than 20, guys. Congratulations. Give Action Dan a big thanks, man. Thank you guys so much for all the support here, dude. I appreciate that immensely. Still May James. Oh, yeah, because still got the 2 interceptions, 4 picks this game for Kirk Cousins, courtesy of the Chargers D. My goodness, man. Thank you guys so much for all the support in the chat. Well, guys, we are going to wrap this up and take this party over to Bleacher Report. We're going to have our live reaction to this game there and talk more about how the Chargers defense saved the day at the last second, man. Big night of football for the Chargers, who are going to improve to 8-4, just 2 games away from a double-digit win season in the Jim Harbaugh kickoff year. It's a big deal, man. That's a huge, huge accomplishment. Pegasus coming back with another $20 holla. He comes in here and says, Action Dan, stand the man, Dan the man. A lot to say there. The Dan. Makes a big impact in this stream. You as well, Pegasus. Thank you so much for the support every single week, Pegasus. You are recognized and loved here on the channel. Big supporter of the stream. I appreciate so much everything you do for my platform, for Action Dan. We had Theory in the house earlier. Boss Mac coming in here, dropped in another 20. Derwin had his best game of the season. I'm a little worried about the offense, though. Yeah, we got some work to do. We're going to talk about that for sure on Bleacher Report here shortly. But we survived the day. We survived the day. That's the most important thing. We got another dub in the win column. The inaugural Harbaugh season off to a fantastic start. Boss Mac, thank you so much. $20 holla. We'll get this team right, baby. We certainly will. Andrew Faulkner, $2. Thanks for the good times. Faulkner, thanks for helping us take down the Falcons. Big day for the Bolts, baby. Thank you so much. Dawson Stallings, so 26 months is Bolt up, baby. Bolt up, everybody. Thank you guys so much for all the love, all the support. We hit 2,000 live streamers today. Absolutely fantastic. We added 50 at least Bolt fam. I think closer to 60 Bolt fam to the crew today. Absolutely fantastic. Again, thank you guys so much. Thank you to Theory and Boss Mac and Pegasus and Action Dan, everybody out here, man. Thank you so much for all the love. Says, I missed your super chat. Oh, Saint, let me see if I can go find it. Sorry, everything's kind of flying really quick here. Let's see if we can find Saints real quick before we dip out of here. There's Pegasus. Oh, no. Let me see if I can switch it just to the chats here. Hang on. Let's go to super chats. See if we can find it without killing it. Saint said $5 holla. This is where the Chargers of old would have choked out the game. Let's believe in this horrible lead, Superchargers. Bolt up. Let's break our old curses. It's time to break some old curses. Also almost missed Juan Castellanos for 3 or 2. Says Kyle Pitts has 0 receptions so far. Good job, defense. Yeah, the defense certainly did a very, very good job holding this game down today, man. Guys, thank you again so much to everybody for all the love today. We're going to sneak one more in. From Sneaker Flavors, director
Nice to meet you last week. And oh, yeah, bolt up, baby. Sneaker Flavors. What's up, baby? Thank you so much. So excited to have met everybody, or as many as we could at Thunder Rally. We will certainly meet even more next season.
Action Dan, Stan the man.
At our next live game.
A lot to say there.
And Dan the man. Guys, thank you so much. We'll see you over there at Bleacher Report here in just a minute. As always, bolt up, stay frosty. And I got one more thing to ask you guys in the chat. You guys ready?
Best game of the season. I'm a little worried about the offense, though.
Big love, Boss Mac. Who's got it better than us? Nobody. We'll see you guys in Bleacher Report, baby. Big love.